Do we all need to mute ourselves then?
You're fine. If you talk over me, that's fine.
You could always move to a different channel.
Nah.
That is true.
It's more fun when people talking over me.
Okay, did it work?
Yeah,
Yes.
It did.
You're good.
Yay!
Howdy, everybody, and welcome to Murder in the Enchanted Forest. Today we're playing a murder mystery game. Did I mute myself? I did mute myself. Okay. We're playing a murder mystery type game today, and we're joined by... Everybody say your names now. I'm saying you're joined by... These random strangers.
I'm Snow White.
Yep.
I'm Sleeping Beauty.
I'm Cinderella.
Gretel.
That was a great
Hansel?
name. And me, Prince Charming. We're also joined by
We
Little
also
Red...
have Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, Little Red Riding Hood, but I don't think she's gonna join us anytime soon right now. Ooh, I'm on
I'm
the
not-
wrong.
Oh, I didn't realize I was muted. I said it and everything. I said it. I like said it and I was proud. I didn't stutter or anything.
Hi, Turbo Bird. Welcome to the thing.
Oh.
Welcome to Murder in the Enchanted
Oops.
Forest.
Hey, Rapunzel, want to introduce yourself?
Huh?
Guess what I forgot to pull up because I'm an idiot. My character sheet. Yay.
I thought you were gonna say your stream for a second.
Oh
there.
yeah, I stopped streaming, everybody. I didn't even start. We gotta take it from the top. Now we're good though.
Alright, Sky, now's your moment to shine.
Whiteboard! I got my
What am I
whiteboard.
doing?
Nothing.
No, wait, wait, I don't have my
Okay.
marker! I'll write with blood. Congratulations, Turbo Bird. I'm glad you can live stream now. Anyone gonna introduce?
Congratulations, Turbo Bird.
Yep. So, how are we gonna start this? Because it's been a while. It's been 2
Alright,
months.
Well, first, because we have a new player, I'm gonna restate the rules. Also, just to refresh ourselves.
I forgot all the rules. Don't worry.
And is why. Okay. So, there are only three rules that guests must follow to make sure that your mystery party is the best party it can be. You must share your share information. You can freely share your own share information, and you can also share information that you've heard from other characters, as long as it's their share information and not their hide information. So your share information is what you can casually tell people that you're talking to. Your hide information is what you have to keep to yourself unless they ask you a very specific question. So you're allowed to dance around the answer unless they directly ask you, what were you doing? Were you doing this? Then you'd have to say what your hide information is. Any questions on that?
I need you to
Negative.
repeat them all because I
No.
wasn't listening at all. I'm kidding. Didn't you say we were doing designated channels this time?
Yep.
Okay.
So once we introduce our character,
Hi,
I should
Shar.
probably tell Shao what this is.
Shar.
Oh, hi, Shar. We're actually playing a game right now.
Good talk, my dude. Oh, and Brian's also streaming.
Hi, I'm live streaming.
But we're playing a
Sure.
game that we set up like 2 months ago.
What was it? February? It set up in February. We didn't get to do it, so we scheduled it for March. No one got to do it. Now we're here.
Still March.
Yeah, but it's the tail end of March.
Look, life happens sometimes.
Excuse me. I feel better now.
Do I use my powers now to remove people?
If you wanted to.
Bye, Shaw.
Bye. Do you know how to do it?
Okay.
Just click her and
Bye,
drag her out.
Bye.
I feel so bad. Okay,
Hmm.
so there's no questions on share information and hide information?
How are we doing the separate channels?
So when we jump into the separate channels, do we just like reveal all of our shared information, or is it only like if we're asked something in that general frame of
something
things?
that general thing. If
Okay, it just doesn't
if
have to
they
be
ask you
specific.
something, yeah, if they ask you something in that general thing and your share information states that, you're allowed to share all of it. Actually, it's encouraged that you do, so we can solve the mystery.
Okay, so we share the entire box if it relates.
Pretty much. And if it's in your hide information, you can dance around it.
Okay.
It's up to you to hide it for yourself unless someone directly interrogates you. What were you doing with this person?
Gotcha. Okay.
Wait. There we go. I fixed it. Haha.
Yep, and you've all got scheduled rooms. So after the introductions, I'll be moving you into your groups. There'll be like one group of 3 in each. 7 to 10 minutes of interrogation.
Okay.
Okay.
Once that's done, I think we can just hop on to another channel altogether, and then I'll
Do we
move
just come back
everyone
to
again.
this channel basically?
Pretty much.
Also, guys, how do you like the
I
new
won't be able-
angle?
Or
I've changed the angle from
once I'm done, I
here
can hop into other
to here.
people's and
Do you
ask
like
if
the
they're
face
finished.
angle? I kind of like, because I got my new
Okay.
monitor in. Got my new 32-inch Asus stuff.
What do you think works better? If
Also,
we
I'll be
just move into
spending
the chat
over
and I move, or if I just hop in and
$700
ask?
on
Maybe with the
computer
3-person one, you hop in and ask.
Yeah, alright.
And I don't think people necessarily need to wait in the channels if they're done.
Alrighty.
Personally, I don't know.
Are you hearing my computer?
No, you might be hearing Jason's 3D printer.
No, my computer's going. My computer's going. I just
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
because I can
with
hear it
hide
through my
information,
headphones. Sorry.
So you're not allowed to lie, but you can be vague if the question's not specific enough.
I'm glad you like
Okay,
it.
so you don't have to reveal like the entire box, basically. Like you can just
No,
do snippets.
you're allowed to be like very vague, like, oh, I
Okay.
might have been doing something with a certain. Like you're allowed, Shut up. you're allowed to be very vague with it.
I'm assuming that's what most of Prince Charming's hide boxes are gonna be.
Probably.
What? Me? No. Never. I didn't do this thing with that person on this date. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Also, if someone reveals their hide information to you, you're not allowed to share their hide information. The only information of other characters you're allowed to share is their share information. So they're
So-
like general box.
So when we're gonna give information, should we say that it's share versus hide,
I think
so that people can make note?
yeah, I think best way to do it is just like specify like.
I
oh, is
recommend
this hide
OBS
information?
Studios.
Yeah,
It's really good. That's what I use.
Okay.
Or
But
yeah.
some people use Streamlabs
Probably
because
just
it's
specify
easier.
the person.
It's easier to multi-stream
And then our
on
third
Twitch
rule
and
is just to
YouTube and
have fun.
Facebook and all that. But I like
So,
OBS because
so
of
once
how
we
the
do
format
all
is
our
at.
7 to 10 minute interviews with everyone, I'll give everyone like free range to interrogate whoever they want to get more information onto their sheet, or just note it down. Afterwards, we'll hop back on, have like a group discussion on who we think it is. Then we'll all go around saying why it's not us, and then we'll vote to see who we think it is.
Alrighty.
Is there any other questions?
No?
No, I think
Sounds
that
good.
covers it.
Alrighty,
4 people watching, by the way.
alrighty.
Oh,
So
sorry,
you
I just
guys
have
know-
4 different tabs open.
No,
Alright, should I
It's under
should we
OBS
introduce our
Studios.
characters first, or should I like set up the setting?
Let's go through and introduce the characters first.
I think
Set
you
up
should
the
do the
setting. What is
setting.
that? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the setting. Yeah.
Do the setting.
Alright.
Setting it is.
Dang, I guess
Okay.
just gang up on Prince Charming, why don't you? How dare you?
Well, you're kind of a hoe, so.
How
Damn, that was
dare you?
Sorry.
How dare you! I'm the most
She could've
safest
been
being
like-
you've ever talked to.
She did not hesitate.
No hesitation.
I could be a
Snow
nun
White-
for all you know.
Snow White is coming for you.
I could be a nun for all you know.
Well, okay. So intro.
Yeah. Grimm was a fantastic writer. His dark fairy tales were exciting and full of twisted villains and entertaining heroes. He told tales in ways that brought the characters to life. Literally, Grimm had created many characters during his life, and when several of them came to life, he was in for some trouble. Soon after these characters came to life, Grimm was murdered in cold blood. Some of Grimm's most interesting and horrifying characters came to life from the pages of Grimm's Book of Fairy Tales. Each character has a reason to hate Grimm, whether it be because of the tragic past that he gave them, an unbearable villain, or just a wicked personality. Grimm had created many enemies for himself. However, only one of these characters had a motive
spilled
strong
Dr.
enough to
Pepper on
kill their
myself.
creator. One night, shortly after the characters emerged from the stories in Grimm's library, Grimm was found dead. Poison was found in his system. There was an apple core, some broken glass, a stopwatch, and an unopened letter next to the body. The body was found in the study, and instead of calling the police, the fairy tale escapees decided to take matters into their own hands to find the murderer. They gathered in Grimm's mansion to solve the crime. They were tired of other people controlling them and finally had the chance to do something for themselves. Now it is up to you to find out who had the motive, an opportunity to kill Grimm. It could be any one of you, but only one character is the killer. No one knows who it is, or even the murderer
I
themselves.
hope not.
It is up to you to solve the mystery. Prove your own innocence. If you even are innocent, good luck.
Dun dun dun.
The intro once, or
Do you want to go down the list, like where we are in the Discord chat?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just go with the Discord
Yeah.
chat.
so is it me first?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. So I'm Snow White. I was banished from my father's castle when I was very young. My father was killed, and so my stepmother wanted me gone. I was chased by a hunter who tried to rip out my heart, but ended up letting me go. I ended up living with 7 dwarves, yet the queen found me. First, I was suffocated by a witch trying to lace a corset tight, then a necklace around my throat, and finally an apple that I choked on. When the dwarves found me, they performed the Heimlich on me, and I got back at my stepmother by forcing her to dance in red-hot shoes until she died. I enjoyed every minute of this dance, and every night I play the song that my stepmother danced to and imagine her screams that filled the castle.
Well then.
That was horrifying.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Streamlabs. Are we reading the deeper character background or just the top one? I don't remember.
Just the top one.
Okay.
Just the top.
It's been a while, okay.
Aurora hated her life. A curse forced her to touch the poison needle and made her sleep. Or should I? Made me sleep for 100 years. Then I slept and slept, having nightmares every second of the day. I was absolutely miserable. And once I finally woke up, people were writing stories and making movies about my life, calling me Sleeping Beauty. Aurora woke up to. I woke up to nothing, and no one I knew was still alive. I was depressed and somehow was always still tired. I devoted my life to finding the person who cursed me, and legend has it that Maleficent, an evil fairy, had cursed me, but I couldn't find any creature that fit that description.
Less dark.
Okay. I'm Cinderella. I lived with my stepmother and 2 stepsisters. I heard people telling tales of my misfortunes, claiming that a fairy godmother had gifted me with a beautiful gown and gorgeous glass slippers. In reality, I found them from a bird by my mother's grave. I went to the ball, yet I lost one shoe and was the subject of a chase for the woman who the shoe would fit. After my stepsisters cut off parts of their feet to fit the shoe, I tried on the heel and married a prince. I then had my birds peck out my mother and stepsister's eyes out.
I remember reading that one.
That's the fairy tale I remembered.
Yep.
They left out a really crucial part of that fairy tale.
Which part?
The donkey penis that showed up on one of their chins or their foreheads or something like that. They're really
I wonder
disturbing.
We're a kid-friendly, family-friendly channel here, everybody.
Well,
I use
Red
the
is not.
biologically correct terminology
You
for the
did.
thing.
You did, but there's also a 12-year-old watching.
Look, don't go read the Grimm fairy tales unless you're at least 16.
Yeah, they're for 16 to 18 years or older.
Ryan, I don't know if you know this, but Ryan isn't family friendly.
I know.
I try to be if I have to be. I noticed that the one person in our Discord chat wasn't here, so I thought I was good.
The 12-year-old said, "Yeah, guys."
Sorry, guys. Okay, so it's my turn. I am Gretel. I was sent into the woods to die when I was a little girl with my brother Hansel. We wandered for days until we found a beautiful cottage made of cookies and candies. We met a witch, and I was a slave, and Hansel was living in a cage. Hansel and I devised a plan, and before the witch could eat us, we put her in an oven. We ate more sweets and then left the witch in the oven for the next child to find. We found our father, who sent our evil stepmother away, and lived happily. Neither I nor Hansel ever told our father, but Gretel had to cut off I had to cut off my own finger to help my brother escape, and it was a reminder of the horrors that we endured.
I like these introductions.
Okay. I am Little Red Riding Hood, but my nickname is Red, both for the color of my hood and the blood I have spilled. My mother gave me one warning when I volunteered to bring my sick grandmother a meal. Don't stray from the path. I didn't listen, and I went into the woods where I saw a creature who asked where I was going. I answered regrettably, and the creature rushed away. Once I arrived at my grandmother's house, she was eaten by the wolf. I somehow survived and found my grandmother in the creature's stomach, and I used my bare hands to tear the wolf apart from the inside out. I viciously murdered the animal, but only because I was forced to by the writer, right?
Interesting. Hello, I'm Prince Charming. I'm a ladies' man. However, every time I'd had my eye on somebody, she was swept away by another guy. I had hosted plenty of balls and dinners to catch the attentions of those that I admired, but nothing seemed to work, so I turned to voodoo. I made voodoo dolls of rival princes and had done horrible things to some of these princes, mutilating and even killing a few of them. Somehow, my efforts still did not pay off, and I accepted a life of loneliness, despite supposedly being the most handsome, perfect man in all of the land.
That's pretty sick, dude.
Okay.
At least I didn't rip a wolf limb from inside out.
As I stated before, ho. Okay.
Okay, I am Rapunzel. So Rapunzel had long, beautiful hair. Her golden locks were the first thing that people noticed when they looked at her. Rapunzel was an interesting woman. She was trapped inside of a tower for most of her life. She was stolen from her parents when she was a baby, and her captor claimed to be a mother. However, Rapunzel met a man who heard her sing from a window on the tower's highest floor, and Rapunzel escaped to be with him. This man was blinded while saving Rapunzel. And while some say he was blinded by thorns, others blame Rapunzel.
All right.
I actually remember reading that one.
Right, so I've also got an autopsy report to read out just before I get everyone into their groups. Righties. So, we have the name of the deceased, Grimm, The date of the autopsy is January 14th, 1987. The cause of the death was poison. The manner of death, poison. What was found near the body was an apple core, broken glass, a stopwatch, and an unopened letter. The victim portfolio: the victim was found dead in his study with poison throughout the bloodstream. Suspected that poison was administered via poisoned apple. Many books in the house were found open, likely allowing the characters to escape. No information taken to police. The external examination: he was pale and sweaty. The location of injury was throughout the entire body. There were no post-mortem changes. The internal examination: his head was normal. His neck had 2 slashes. His cardiovascular system was blackened. His respiratory system was blackened. His liver, gallbladder, and pancreas were blackened. His spleen was normal. Endocrine system was normal, and his digestive system was torn.
All from poison.
I don't think poison could cause 2 slashes in the throat, but I guess that's the point of all of this.
Cause of death, poison. He also had 2 slashes in his throat and his liver, but we don't count that.
I wonder if they were caused post-mortem. I mean, I know it says there were no post-mortem changes, but I wonder if the slashes were before the poison?
No, they'd be able to tell, so it would have been in the records that it was post-mortem.
Right. Okay.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
The way blood reacts and such. But yeah.
Just write it and we're good. Alright, so am I right to put you onto your groups?
Alrighty.
Yeah.
You ahead, mademoiselle.
Alrighty, so
Hello.
Hello.
I forgot how to start this. So.
Well, what I have here, I'm assuming we're allowed to start, and she'll just start the timer
Yeah.
whenever she's ready. So, check it out. What I got for our relationship. We have a good relationship.
We have
Yours
a
is like one of the
relationship?
few. Yeah, every character in here has a relationship with the other character.
Okay.
Yours is one of the very few that I have, and it says we have a good relationship. While I'm a princess, you, a prince, come from a different story. Still, they have bonded on the outside and really like spending time together. So it seems like we're friends.
I don't have that, but okay.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of other characters, so you probably just don't have ours, but now you know.
Yep. Well, it's nice to meet you, my friend.
Good to meet you
This
too.
is the murder mystery.
Even though technically we've met before.
Yes, this is. We're trying to
supposedly.
figure out who the murderer is by
So
questionnaires.
now we start with our share information.
So where were you around the time of the murder?
Around the time of the murder, I was walking throughout the house and I was looking from room to room, and I found that Grimm had a very interesting house, and it fascinated me to see all of his different rooms. And I went into every room except for one that was locked. I didn't know what was inside that room, but I planned on finding out soon. I had a short meeting with a few other characters about an important life matter, but afterwards I returned to the walk around the house. So I was just walking, taking a stroll, looking at all the rooms.
Alright.
Where were you?
Around the time of the murder?
Yes.
I was sitting by myself on the front porch, looking outside and thinking about what I would do once I got away from Grill. He had polluted my mind so much.
Wait. Once that you got away from what?
Once I got away from Grimm.
Oh, Grimm. Okay.
Once I got away from him, basically. He had
I thought you said grill.
I'm running away from that grill over there. Now, he had polluted my mind so much in the story, and I wish that I could just go back to being a carefree prince with nothing to worry about. But, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, just taking notes.
No, you're good. I write mine as you talk.
So it says here that we're working together on something. Do you have any information about what we're working together on?
It does not. I don't have any information with you, like any information on you at all, actually.
Okay. Can you tell me about a curse
A curse.
that you have?
Um, I don't really know anything about a curse.
Did you take time to read your share and hide information?
Yep.
And there's nothing about a curse in there?
Closest thing is that I believe in magic, and I knew that it would be able to translate to the real world. And the fact that me and the other characters were able to come to life meant that magic was possible. And I was almost certain that Grimm's death had a magical element to it, but that's the closest thing to a curse. Yeah. Not that I know of. Because I've read it several times, like over the past few days, to make sure. And I'm rereading it now because, work and stuff makes me go cuckoo good bananas.
Sorry, I was answering Coco. So,
Oh,
okay,
I found the
so
information of us working on that secret project, by the way. It was
all
hidden,
right.
it was hidden
Well,
among us.
let's start with that.
All right. What do you want to know about the secret project?
Well, I asked about the secret project, so you have to give me information on it.
Yeah, I know.
What do you know? What do you know?
Well, I know that me and you were working together with two other of the
You can say them. I have their names.
Cinderella and Rapunzel.
Yep.
We're working with Cinderella and Rapunzel on a secret project to go to the study.
Yeah, so I have pretty much all of that information. I think we have most of each other's hide information, or at least in this one box that I have.
Yep.
In my deeper character background, there's the last line that has to do with you, so I feel that I can share that information.
Go right ahead.
It says here that Prince Charming had to steal the key from an office in exchange for Sleeping Beauty to break the curse. Then she would be able to destroy the pen. It also says stuff about you having a curse, and you've approached me to help you break the curse. In exchange for the key to the office that you have stolen. Do you have any information that regarding any of that? The curse, the key?
Nope. No curse, no key.
Huh. Okay, so the curse must not be super important, but obviously the key is. Okay. Tell me more about yourself. What you say you dabble in like voodoo and stuff.
I do dabble in voodoo.
Do you have any information on that?
Well, I mean, once you get rejected by every single girl you try to go out with, you would probably go a little bit crazy too with wanting to find love. So I took voodoo and tried to do bad things to the princes, but it never really worked half the time.
Do you have any vendettas against Grimm?
Well, the usual. He brought me to life, gave me, this story of being not taken advantage of per se, but basically, I saved the day or help people, and then, I get rejected like 2 hours later, so they fall for somebody else. So no matter how much good I do in the world, I never get recognized for it.
Okay, so would murdering Grimm help with any of this.
Not really.
Would it help? No. Now, what is your goal? Does your character have a goal? I know it was to like get away from Grimm and get back to the carefree prince that you were before, but
Mainly to get away from Grimm and to find basically my own happy ending. You know,
okay.
find my own type of love and not be rejected. I actually think it's Aurora. So, yeah.
Do you have anything in your share information that you can share with me?
Such as like any specifics.
Any specifics?
Anything specifically you want?
Have you ever had like an entanglement with Grimm at all?
No, I haven't really had many entanglements. I just didn't like the guy. You know, he'd been in my mind and made me, made me the person I was, and I also didn't like the person I was because of him. That's about it.
Okay. I don't think you've murdered Grimm.
Mm-mm.
You don't have the motivation, and you probably don't have the tools.
Only thing I got is a will to be carefree. Not much else.
You do have a curse, which is really strange that it doesn't elaborate on that.
That's what I.
But I digress. Do you have any questions for me?
Well, I heard that you and Cinderella were fighting a few hours before the murder. Would you care to share about that?
Let me see if I can. I don't think I have any information on that.
Alright, I'll just have to ask Cinderella about your fight then.
Yeah, that would probably... She might have more information about that.
It was talking about how you stole Cinderella's slipper.
Did I?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You stole Cinderella's glass slipper, but apparently you kept denying it, so I wanted to see if you knew anything else about it. I
don't know. But it's interesting to know that somebody's accused me of stealing her slipper.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any vendettas against Grimm himself?
Yes.
Oh. What would you care to share?
I hate Grimm, and I'm not afraid to share it. He cursed me with sleep for 100 years, and it's taken its toll on me. He caused my life to be a waste, essentially, because I slept 100 years. Everybody I know is dead, so I don't have any relationships to fall back on. And I was stuck sleeping while being tormented with nightmares for 100 years. All because Grimm thought it would make a good story. And the worst of it is that the whole world loves the story of Sleeping Beauty, but I was obviously suffering for the entirety of it. So I might have a bit of a vendetta against Grimm.
Alright. Let's see.
Although, a poison apple wouldn't be the way I would take him out.
That's understandable. Apples aren't your thing.
Nope. There's somebody else's thing. But it could be a frame job.
Also, I was asking about the slipper. I forgot you were Sleeping Beauty.
Who'd you think I was?
Snow White.
Well, that's even more information. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's my slip of the tongue right there. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. It's gonna happen every now and then.
Yeah. Well, see, all it said was snow. It didn't say Snow White. It just says snow. So. That's about all I got.
Okay, I don't think there's a lot else that I can... I mean, I can share this hide information with you, because, I mean, I'm sure you probably have, like, the same thing. It's about the meeting that we were having. It's the meeting that we had was on the side of the house. We were discussing my plan to take down Grim. Not kill him, but take him down. We were going to destroy his magic pen I was going to destroy his magic pen, and I needed some backup to make sure that I can get rid of it once and for all. I was working with Cinderella, Prince Charming, and Rapunzel. You would steal the key to the study. Cinderella and Cinderella and you would distract him, and Rapunzel would find the pen to bring it to me. And I would do a spell to destroy it forever. My plan was set for the day of the murder.
Yep. I got similar.
I figured you probably would.
I don't got any more questions right now. So.
Okay.
Yep.
I guess we just sit here and wait.
I'm gonna sit in silence and talk to chat for a bit and catch up on comments.
Okay.
So, from that information though, I do think it'd be Aurora. Mainly because from the information I got on my character sheet. Whatever. She could have taken the apple and given it to Grim, but also, there's always a twist with these things. Things get stolen. And from the information that I have right now, I'm not even going to share it with you guys because I don't trust myself to not actually be muted. Is that you know what? It's fine. Some of my stuff was stolen because I trust you guys. My stopwatch was stolen, and that's one of the items that was found near him when he died. Was a stopwatch. My stopwatch is missing, and my stopwatch had something very, very important in it for another spell voodoo thing, which was very important, which was also stolen. So, I don't know. I'm thinking it's either Aurora or Red Riding Hood because of the slashes. Remember, Red Riding Hood tore open the wolf. There were slashes in Grim's throat and in his side. Indications that she could have ripped him apart while she was eating him, or while he ate her. You know, killed him the same way she killed the wolf who ate her. That's what I was trying to say. Exactly. Also, you like my choice of Prince Charming pictures? It could have been everyone, but last time we did one of these, from the information I had, I guessed who it was, and then someone convinced me it was somebody else. Because of that, we lost the game. So I don't know. I don't know how this is going to play out. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm gonna while I got you here, I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions about the background, because I'm gonna be moving into my own house soon. I know this is breaking from the story a little bit, but we're waiting for to change over. But I'm gonna be moving into my own house, and would you rather have the fish tank be directly behind me, or would you not like it in the picture at all, and have a wall? Because what I'm thinking about doing is I'm gonna get a wall of goodies and dragons and things like that. Yeah, almost everyone does have a problem with Grill, but like I'm gonna put these things. They're holding up my camera right now, so I can't really move them. They're lion dogs I got for Christmas. Also, one of my fish is missing. I hope he's not dead. But I didn't see him when I went to go feed him. There he is. I see him now. He's good. I'll see what I can do, because how the house is set up is weird. It's room on this side, in the middle is living room / kitchen. And that's what it's gonna be for a while, because I'm moving into my own place. I'm gonna read over my character sheet real quick, a little bit more too. I do have one question for you that I just thought about. I don't know if you have anything about it or not, but do you believe in magic? Like in the real world?
Um, the real world, no. Magic, yes.
Okay. So you're saying you don't believe of magic being in the real world, or you don't believe in the real world?
I don't have anything about the real world, so that would probably be like an NA, not available. But magic, for sure, yeah.
All right. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Interesting.
I could probably share some more things about that in my share information.
Only if you feel like it. I don't want
I
to get more
am.
questions.
Well, do you want to hear about it?
Yeah. Any information
So,
helps.
I am a skilled witch. I have shared my gift with some other characters in need. This is magic that I possess. This magic that I possess is very powerful and at times difficult to control. Sometimes the magic asked for something in return when I used its power. There was always a price to pay.
Mm-hmm.
However, it was all I had, and this power is what kept me going.
Is it bad that all this is reminding me of Once Upon a Time?
No, it's reminding me too.
Yeah. Me and Ozzy got to the 6th season and didn't like the 7th season, so we stopped.
Holy crud.
Yep. They should have ended it differently. Is what I was. They could have ended it with the 6th season. You know, the girl. You know, whatever. Have you finished
I'm still
it?
on season 2.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Just say the ending is very cop-outy. Let's just leave it at that.
Well, you know, it's probably like. Keep in mind, it is like the 6th, 7th season, so they probably started running out of ideas.
And then the 7th season's just. Yeah. I don't like it. Henry's the new Emma. From season 1.
Oh.
That's all I'm gonna say.
How many seasons do they have?
7.
Oh, so you've finished it.
We started the 7th season. Didn't
Oh,
like
and you
it.
just.
Didn't like it. Like I
They
said.
didn't ruin Henry, did they?
Huh?
They didn't ruin Henry, did they?
Yes. Yes, they did.
Oh no!
Yes, they did. He's now a 30-something-year-old man who's just like Emma from the 1st season.
Wait, they changed his actor?
Yep.
Well, that's a shame.
He's the only actor that got changed, too, from the main cast.
That's really weird.
Yep. Everyone else is the same. Henry's the only one who's different. That's the main reason it's stupid. As well. Anyways. Gonna mute myself before I start trying to spoil stuff.
Okay.
Also, if you haven't watched Once Upon a Time, it actually is really good besides the 7th season. So you guys should definitely go watch it. It's on Disney Plus right now. Swear it's been more than 10 minutes. Oh, so I'm going to be upgrading my PC Tuesdays, basically what I was talking about earlier. I'm going to try and get a AMD Ryzen 5 or an AMD Ryzen 7. I'm still on the fence about that one because I don't have a lot of money, but I have enough to get a new graphics card and a CPU. I definitely need the CPU and the graphics card. I got the monitor. And I think I also need, I think I need a new power supply as well. Just upgrading my computer. I don't like pre-built ones, so if you guys mentioned buying a pre-built one, I don't don't like them. Mainly because they're so expensive right now. It's unreal how expensive computers are getting. Why is this taking so long? Oh. Happy doodles. Yeah. Sorry, I'm pulling up the thing real quick, and I'm gonna go to Discord and do something else. There we go. Made the announcement on Discord. There we go. Make that full screen. And close this. And go here. And we're good. Yeah. One, two, type 2 diabetes. Wait, that's not funny. Were we allowed to jump into other chats or no? I don't remember.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. It's hard making small talk with my chat.
It has been quite a while.
Yeah, I swear it's been more than 10 minutes.
Well, you can always theorize with the chat about who you think it is.
That's what we've been doing, and then we finished that up. Then I started talking about Once Upon a Time with them, and now I don't know what to talk about. I need to take those improv classes, because the theater here is offering improv classes, or at least they were. I'm trying to take some so I can,
Downtown Theater,
Yeah.
DeSoto.
Yep.
Ah, I know people there. I
Yep.
worked as a director there.
I worked as an actor, and on the soundboard, and on set building.
Nice.
Miss A. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, look up a random word generator and then tell stories about whatever word pops up.
Ooh, I could do something in Chinese or Japanese kaijin, and then translate it into English.
Or do that.
Those have been pretty. That your thing reminded me of that because I was doing messing around with that like 2 days ago. But no, Miss Amy, who with the band at Pepperell, actually works as a director there part time.
I think
Her
I
husband.
may have known.
Her husband Scott's the sound technician normally.
Yep, I know Amy.
Yep. They're great people.
They are.
All right, let's get these words out.
Have you ever seen Doctor Who?
I have, but I haven't really been able to get into it. I haven't.
Okay, I was just gonna say, Amy always reminded me of a person from the show named River Song.
Wasn't she the really wacko one?
I wouldn't say wacko. I guess in like the beginning episodes because you didn't know anything about her, but then once you learned, you're like, oh, I see.
Yep. I've only watched a few episodes. Make a story with the word value. Talk about Walmart. Give you a Walmart story. It's the best value I can give. Free where to
Me
buy.
or the chat?
The chat.
Oh.
Value what the chat got value from the random word generator. Let's see here. Gotta think. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Come down to the Value Budget Cut Circus, where we take
goodness.
all of our prices down to the very low minimum. This great value circus was run by P.T. Barnum back in the 1800s. Yes, we have got rid of the cages and the whips, but it's still the same circus. Come on down for the great value of fun.
I need to, you need to put a radio filter over that.
Yes. Jerry doesn't do that. I asked him to do that once. He forgot to do it.
For me, it was just natural. You put it over anytime that you're reading off something because it just makes it sound that much cooler.
Exactly. Then again, Jerry is from, Brazil.
Oh, he's from a different country.
Yeah. It's cool. Yeah, I like Jerry. He is really cool though. I'm about to give him a handful though with a VOD stream. I told him to in the stream. I told him to do a bunch of crazy things. So at first I sounded like an idiot because I was talking to nobody named Jerry on the stream. But he's gonna make explosions, draw little stick figures, make a clown, a bunch of other crazy stuff.
Cool.
Jerry, if you're watching, I hope you don't quit.
I did like his intro when he first was introduced when he came in.
So he's actually
Like his
getting
little button thing.
he's actually getting a character made. That's his logo, but he's getting a character made.
Sweet. It's always good to have a character.
Yep. And so, fun fact about the intro for Brian Learns, the one he did, that clip he used for the intro was actually me testing the lighting and the sound. And I'm in my bathrobe. And
then.
I actually sent it to him because I'll just send all the videos from me in the kitchen working. And he used it in the intro, and it's actually really funny. So I was like, yeah, that's good enough for me.
Well, hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah. I got a few planned, or I got a few that I want to do, but I don't know how I'm going to execute them. One of them's going to be Brian Learns Sumo Wrestling. The March.
Do they have a sumo place?
They don't, but I can find one. I don't know if I'll be able to find a sumo wrestler right now because the March tournament's on and it's still got a few more days, and then after that the April tournament will start. But I don't know. I love sumo wrestling. It's really fun. That and fencing are the only sports I ever watch for fun.
I don't like watching sports for fun. I prefer to just like do them.
Yeah.
Fun to just watch.
I like playing tennis. I hate watching it. It's so boring
You
to
still
watch.
play tennis?
Yeah, every now and then well, part-time tennis instructor is the best way to put it.
Where?
I help with the Cedartown tennis team.
Cool.
Yep.
Why the Cedartown?
Huh?
Why Cedartown?
Because my cousin's on their team.
Ah.
I
nepotism.
was gonna work at the Berry Center, but I forgot to email them back. Yeah. I got really busy, and then I missed the deadline to email them back about the position to be a part-time tennis instructor there. And now I'm working at Walmart. Yeah.
The happiest place on earth.
Oh yeah, it's great.
I don't think Parker probably told you I'm working back at Walmart.
Walmart's probably better than ours is.
I've worked at that one.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't work in the department that I work in now, but
Well, let me put it this way. You know the rolling bins in the back, right?
no.
Where we put all the overstock? The back room?
Hold on one second. Hold on.
Bye.
Ozzy's chatting me.
Asking if we're done yet?
No, we're trying to solve a problem.
Oh. Okay, and plead. Let's see if I can do one with plead. Wait, I got the perfect hat for this. My headphones don't fit over the crown. Great. Anyways.
Yeah, the rolling bins.
Yes. So, I was about to tell a story, but yes. So, the rolling bins. We've taken over everyone's rolling bins. We've taken over the TV, the shoe department, the clothes department, and the garden center department bins as well. All on that back wall right there where the trucks come in. We've taken all of those out. We've taken every one of those. They're full of toys now. We're almost about to start taking over all of houseware. We have taken over all of housewares. We're about to take over all of the clothing departments, and yeah, because they don't stop ordering stuff that we don't need.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, and they're like, why is there so much overstock? Because we can't put it out. Put it on top stock. The top stock's full as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not upset about this part, but they give me manager jobs without giving me manager pay. But I think they're going to either move me to home mine team lead or electronics team lead. I hope, anyways, because they told me to apply for them or put my availability to them or whatever. You know that thing where you go to your career preference. They told me to do that. Anyways, story with plead. How about thee, lowly peasant? Plead for your life. Plead, I say. But, sir, I only have a bunch of grain. No, you must plead for your life, or else I will take all of your grain. I flicked my marker away. I lost my train of thought. There's my story. My headphones still don't fit over the crown. My hat. Watching my. How did I reach my stand goal sitting down? I can't reach my hand like that. He will take all of your value. I will take all of your value. Oh. Mario number 1. Woohoo! I need to go get me something to drink.
Like 7 minutes have bound to been up by now.
Yeah, for real. Hello, Esther. Oops, I forgot to, Oh, great. Sorry about that. I didn't, cover the screen when I went to check the DM.
Oh, don't say sorry to me.
Yeah, I know. Well, like I said, though, my Walmart's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, everyone who's worked there, or was working there when I joined, is quitting.
Yeah, that's usually how Walmarts work,
Welcome,
though.
Val.
There's a lot of people in and out.
Yep. Oh well. Did I tell you I'm moving to my own house?
You said trailer.
Trailer house. It's a trailer home. Same thing.
Yes.
Yep.
Cool.
So I'm trying to think of how I'm going to set my background up, because I don't know if I can keep my fish tank back there, because where I'm thinking about setting my computer, the front door will be there.
Get a green screen.
Yeah, true, but I got so many...
And I don't mean a green screen. Get a pop-up. Like one that's easy to just fold out.
I know, I have so many knickknacks I want to show off.
Okay, then take a nice picture of the room and use the green screen so you don't ever have to do the lighting properly.
True. Very true.
Then you can Photoshop it and make it look nice.
I don't know how to use Photoshop. I'll ask Jerry to do that.
Oh, we're getting moved. Bye-bye.
Bye! Took an hour. This has been Talking with me and Zip. Tune in next time for whoever I'm up with next. I am all alone now. I'm drawing a face on this cup. That's how bored I am.
I'm probably gonna just go into the group of three and
Hello?
Yeah.
ask them
Sounds
to
good.
like finish up.
There's the face.
And then,
Hi.
hello. Hope your chat was good.
It was. I feel like this one's a lot more in depth than the last one was. Or maybe.
We spent the rest of the time talking about our jobs.
I feel like, Ren, you probably got more information than you had last time because it sounded like your information got cut off. So I feel like that's probably what's happening.
I don't know. Like me and Ozzy talked. He just moved out, like about information about this story.
Who had to
So
leave?
What, Brian?
Somebody leave?
No, you left and then joined back in. I think Ozzy accidentally either misclicked or you did. But I don't think you can. Ozzy, how's the other group?
Well, I came in, they were talking amongst themselves, so I think they're just finishing up. I'll give them like a good solid minute, and then I'll drag them in here.
You can tell them what's up. Like, say, hey, when you're done, move to channel 1,
yeah.
and then you can explain the whole new situation with the new channels and stuff.
Oh yeah, like I did get them like a brief explanation, like hey, like hurry up and finish up, so we're all in channel 1. Yay, 2
All right,
listened.
cool.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Moshi Moshi!
Sarah's almost here.
Yeah.
Real
Here she
quick,
is.
I want to check with the permissions and everything. Everybody who doesn't have a move permission role, which I think a few people in here do, can anybody move into the channels below us of their own free will?
Yes.
Like
I
one.
jumped. Yes.
Okay, so Skylar can.
Hello. Goodbye.
Just let Ozzy move us.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I
Boom.
figured that's what was
We were
happening.
anyway, so.
Okay. So next groups.
I copied the thing. I don't know if you still have it.
Oh yeah,
Huh?
thanks. Okay. Oh, am I just putting them into the temporary channels for Life Among Us now?
Yeah, so you'll just move them into channel 2, 3, 4, 5, and then when everybody's done, they'll move back to channel 1,
What's his
and
name?
then we'll know who's
You
done and
shall
who's
not
not.
name him.
No,
Okay.
cool.
Hello.
Hello. Are we gonna? Oh, yeah. Hey, Brian. How are you going?
I'm Prince Charming, but I'm doing great. How are you, Rapunzel?
Yeah, not too bad.
To be dead honest,
Good.
me and Aurora over there stopped talking after about 10 minutes, and then the rest of the time we were sitting there being bored out of our minds because everyone was taking so long.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was with the group of 3 with Skylar
And we'll do VR later,
with
Val,
Ro-
if I have time.
think, not Ro. Snow White. I
Mm,
forgot her name.
interesting. Alright.
We ended up talking for a while. Okay, so where were you around the time of the murder?
Well, first, I want to know what our relationship is.
A relationship?
Yeah.
Well, to us, it says here we're close friends, so I've acted like a mentor to you, and despite your crazy moments, I've always stuck by you. So you're a sweet guy who needs a little help, and I'm happy to provide it.
Alright, just making sure you don't think I'm a psychopath. And around the time of the murder, I was sitting by myself on the front porch. I was looking outside, thinking about what I'd do once I got away from Grimm. He had been polluting my mind for so long in the story, and I wish that I could go back to being a carefree prince with nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Now, what about you?
So around the time of the murder, I was in the living room, so I was talking to some of the other guests. We were having many pleasant conversations. The night was going rather well until the murder was announced, and I had been in the living room the entire night.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Yes. So what was your relationship with Grimm like? I think we all hated him a little bit.
I didn't really hate him per se. I just didn't like how he wrote inside of my head and made me how I was, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I saved the day, you know? I go save the day. I save many, many princesses, you know? And then 2 hours later, they go and run off with another guy. Like, what's that all about? That's about my only thing, you know? Like, why
Yeah.
give me such a tragic love life? Actually, to be honest, it sounds not like me in real life. Anyways,
Yeah. Would that make you want to make any plans to possibly dethrone him?
not really. I just wanted to get away from him, you know? Like, didn't want to kill him per se. Just have him leave me alone so I could live my life and actually find true love, you know?
Yeah.
But what about
So
you?
did you have? So I didn't like him. So it says here, he had many secrets. He lied to everyone, and he had bad motives for many things he'd done. He seemed to not care about anyone in the world, and he did not care about the lives of the characters. So he wrote awful stories that involved people doing things they did not want to do. Yeah, he continued writing. So I did not like.
Didn't like him one
Did
little
not
bit.
like him. Yeah. So, did you have any conversations around the time of the murder or before that with anyone else?
Like I said, around the time of the murder, I was outside by myself.
Okay, yeah.
What about you, though? Anyone in particular you were talking to?
Not really, around the time of the murder. It doesn't really specify the time, but I'm guessing it was earlier. So, I've talking to Aurora, also Sleeping Beauty, and she mentioned to me that she was looking for Maleficent, and that Grim could help me. Help her, sorry. She wanted to help her. She wanted me to help her because she wanted revenge against the fairy who cursed her, but I turned her down. I didn't want to get involved with other people's problems.
Which is very understandable.
Yeah.
Now, do you believe in magic?
Magic?
Well, I said later
no.
if we ever get a chance.
Doesn't really say yes or no. I'm assuming it's more on the no side. What about you? You believe in magic? I'm guessing because you're into voodoo?
I believe in magic in a sense, and I knew it translated to real world. And the fact that me and you and the other characters were able to come to life meant that magic was possible. But I think Grimm's death was linked to a magical element, not just the poison.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so did you have any relationships with other characters
I
that
did.
are noteworthy?
I did have relationships with the other characters.
Okay. What about Sleeping Beauty in particular? Did you have any relationship with her?
According to my sheet, I did not.
Not? Okay. What about Cinderella?
Yeah, Cinderella and I are friends. I mean, we have similar interests. We do have some good conversations. And we come from the same story, obviously. So...
Yeah.
Other than that, not much.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Jamie, this is not a conversation that you can join, sadly. This is a planned event that happens once a month. Same like with Among Us, they're planned events. These aren't for the public and my group to join. This is in a private Discord server with real life friends and stuff. You're fine, Jamie. I just wanted to explain it to you that it's a closed off thing. Sorry about that. Someone in the comments wanted to join us.
So good. Okay, I did have a question.
It's okay, Jamie.
Okay. So this isn't. I don't know if I should say this. It's in hide information, but it seems like you don't know about it. But we were involved in something together. with Aurora.
Yep. And Cinderella.
And yep, Cinderella, yep.
Mm-hmm. Now, I need to know, what do you think of Sleeping Beauty?
Of Sleeping Beauty.
Or
Well,
Aurora?
other than I didn't want to help her. It doesn't say on my relationship sheet anything about them, but Cinderella. Didn't really have fond feelings for. I did something to her
To
that's
who?
not very friendly, like
Cinderella?
Cinderella.
Did you steal her
Yeah.
slipper?
Yes, I did. So this isn't hide information. So I had taken her slipper. So I took it because it was very pretty and I didn't see anything. I have never seen anything like it. So I decided to grab it.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that she blamed Snow White, but I got to keep the shoe. However, the shoe was made of pure glass, so I accidentally broke off the heel in Grimm's study. So I left behind a bit of glass. I did not use that glass to murder him. It just says it's left behind in the study.
Mm-hmm. Left behind in the study, like you say. Now, do you know anything about this stopwatch? Because you like to steal things. Did you steal a stopwatch as well?
No, I did not steal a stopwatch. I only stole the glass slipper.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? Do you have any involvements with the apple core or the stopwatch?
The stopwatch is mine, and it went missing. Somebody stole my stopwatch. Very precious to me.
Yes. I think you'll have to talk to Gretel about that.
So Gretel's got my stopwatch. Interesting.
Not that she has it, but I think she has something to do with why it went missing.
Interesting. Gotta take a note down real quick. Gotta erase a few unimportant notes. Incredible.
So you and me, we had a plan with Cinderella and Aurora.
Alright.
Do you know about this?
I do know about this plan. To destroy
I
the
know
pen
about
that
this
brought us
too.
to life.
Yes.
Which I kind of don't understand why we'd break the pin that brought us to life, because what if we broke the pin and it took away our life?
Yeah.
You gotta think about that. Like, sure, it may stop
Yeah,
them
that's
from writing new
interesting.
stories, but also, it could kill us too. And we'd be
Yeah, that
nothing
is
but
true.
stories.
Yeah.
So maybe
I
Sleeping
think,
Beauty is a little cuckoo in the cabeza with hatred.
Yeah. Well, Snow White said that she had a fight with him and she found out that he was doing it on purpose. He knew that he was writing horrible things.
Which makes sense, because, it's a magic pen. Ah! Camera fell.
Got concerned for a second. Okay, let me think of some other questions. Have you ever harmed anyone?
Not proud of it, but yes, in that phase of where I was super depressed because I didn't have a love life, I did mess around with voodoo dolls and harm some of the people who wronged me and, stole the lady from me, I guess is the best way to put it.
Okay.
I made voodoo dolls for people who wronged me, basically.
Okay, so voodoo dolls.
But I do regret it every time that I think about it.
You regret it, okay. So were you messing around with any voodoo during the time of Grimm's murder?
Not during the
Or the
murder.
day?
No, like I said, I was outside by myself thinking about being back to being a carefree person who didn't have to worry about the restraints of Grimm's pen. I wasn't thinking about murdering him, I was just thinking, what if, I was free to be who I was again?
Yeah. And would you do anything to be who you was again?
Not particularly. Like I said, I've done voodoo things in the past, but at the same time I've regretted it ever since I did it. So
Okay. Yeah. So, other than the stopwatch, you didn't have any involvements with the poison or the apple core?
well, my stopwatch did have a hidden compartment in it. But
Okay.
yeah, that's why it's very precious to me, because it's to help me with
So-
my own personal problem.
Yeah. So that compartment could contain poison.
Could contain poison, yes.
Poison that murdered Grimm. Interesting.
It's not enough to kill a person, though.
Yeah. So do you know about any passageways
Any passageways? No,
in Grimm's study?
I do not.
Yes, because I was spending a lot of time searching his mansion, and I was very intrigued by the things I found. So the walls seemed to be hollow, and it seemed like he had many secrets inside the house.
I need a bigger whiteboard.
So there were odd containers and books that he would not let anyone touch. And I had a feeling that a character could have easily found materials to kill Grimm with in that study.
Like a broken glass slipper.
Like the broken glass slipper.
His throat was slashed open.
Well, it does say that I accidentally broke it off. So I didn't break it off with intent to murder.
But you still broke it off. Because you stole it.
Yes. But I did leave it behind.
But did you break the full slipper or just the heel? Because the slipper still hasn't been found.
I broke off the heel.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of questions. Do you have any more questions for me?
I do. What kind of magic do you use?
Magic? I don't really use magic. I use my hands. I'll just leave it at that.
So you like to strangle people? Especially with your hair, right?
Not strangle people in particular.
But you do like to use your hands and hair to fight with people.
Yes. Something did happen.
Would you care to elaborate?
With the prince that saved me. Do you think he was blinded by thorns or by me?
Well, depends on how you read the story. What's your say in it? What did
I say he was blinded.
But did you blind him? Because you do like to use your hands, and you could easily pluck out somebody's eyes with your hands.
Okay, so I did blind him. Because I did not want to be bound to him. So I did regret it, though.
You did regret
I
it.
regretted it. Yeah, because he ended up dying in the woods.
I know, I'm just trying to get information out of her.
So I regretted it because he died. So obviously I don't want to murder.
But you still blinded your
Well,
prince. So it could.
yes,
So you do have a killing intent in you, anyways, or almost a killing
Yes.
intent.
But I did not want him to be bound to me, so That's why I blinded him. I did not intend to kill him. Just wanted him to leave me alone.
Now, did you
So,
tell?
yeah.
Have you told Cinderella that you stole her slipper?
I haven't spoken to Cinderella yet.
Will you?
I'm assuming I will after the chat. I still haven't spoken to Aurora or Cinderella yet.
Mm-hmm.
Or Gretel, actually.
I still need to speak to Gretel about my stopwatch she stole.
Actually, I found that out from Red Riding Hood.
Like I said, though. Still gotta ask her about it. I'll talk to Little Red
Yeah,
Riding
so-
Hood next as well, though. Figure
Yeah.
out why and how they stole my stopwatch. Why is it a stopwatch, though? Like, why not just a pocket watch?
Yeah, what? A stopwatch, yeah. So random.
Why would it be timing things? Why not just have a watch to tell the time?
I still haven't heard anything about this apple core that was found.
I'll get to
So I have
Snow
to-
White about it when I get to Snow White.
Yeah, I have to ask Cinderella or... Yeah, because I did ask Snow White and she said she knew nothing, so I don't know. Anyway, so do you have any more questions? I don't think I have any more questions for you.
That's all I got for now.
So we got no problem. Do you want to move to the main channel now?
I could be a detective in real life.
Yeah.
Main channel is which channel?
Channel 1, I'm pretty sure. With Snow White and Ozzy.
Ask her. Because since I'm streaming, I can't really go into DMs. I actually did that with Zip, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I forgot I was streaming.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Also, I need to stop chewing on my marker. I'm going to bust it and start swallowing ink, and that's going to be painful.
Yeah. So how's your day? What time is it over there?
10:06.
It's midday for us at the moment.
Should be 12:06 right now.
Yeah, 12
Yep.
on a Sunday. Have to go work tomorrow.
Yep.
I'll be right back. I just have to mute for a second.
Whoop. There we go. Wow. So, guys, it's time for another riveting trying to figure out what to talk about session. Wahoo! What's your guys' favorite type of food? Go. Mine is sushi. I really, really like sushi. I can eat sushi all day, every day, 24/7. Sushi's delicious. Yes, sirree, Bob. Delicious. Nom, nom. Also, I may once I get to my house trailer thing, I'm gonna put my camera on this side, facing me this way, and moving my computer over on this side, just so the mic's not in the way, because I'm keeping the mic on the right. Might put the camera on the right as well, put the computer on the left, because I don't want y'all to hear the sound of the computer. That, or I may move it to the floor. I don't know yet. California rolls, they're okay. I don't remember names of sushi, which is bad of me. I just go to my sushi buffet that we have and just start grabbing the ones that look good, which is all of them, and I eat like 4 platefuls worth of sushi. Buckle my shoe, 3, 4, shut the door. Let's say we beatbox. My tongue can't handle that. Really want to die, knock my notes. We started this stream at 8:50. Can you believe it? 8:50. Lidl. Welcome back.
Hey. Sorry, I just had to grab something to eat.
Now you're good.
Since lunchtime.
Also, guys, check out my merch in the description below. It's that first link up there. Check it out. And then check out the second link, which takes you to my Discord. And then you got my Twitch and my Twitter and all those other fun links. Check them out. They're awesome. Do it. Or else.
Do it, guys.
I'll keep whispering in your ears until you do. Buy the merch. The 200 sub merch is the best merch out there. It was made by a real artist. It's so cool. Oh no, I gotta find new ways to plug my merch every now and then.
Yeah, so weird.
Hey, it's cool merch, okay? Anyway.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I think Caitlin showed me.
Yeah.
A while ago.
She had the prototypes, is what she bought. She accidentally bought
the prototypes. Yeah, it wasn't like the final thing.
Yeah, she accidentally bought the prototypes with the misspelling and the wrong sizing and everything else. Merch ASMR. Hey, I could do merch ASMR. I got my shirt, my mask, and my Mask is in my truck, and the shirt is in my bedroom floor. It needs to be washed, actually.
Hmm.
I actually haven't bought the 200 merch yet. Don't hate me. I've just been broke and trying to upgrade my computer and move out of my house. So I have reasons. I'm trying to upgrade my computer before I move out of my house. I'm going to be spending
Yeah,
most of my
That's the
savings.
reason.
I'm going to be spending most of my savings on my computer Tuesday.
Which computer are you getting?
I'm upgrading parts. I build my computer.
Oh, okay.
So I built my computer on $750, and I'm about to spend $738 on 2 parts.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm.
I'm buying a
Okay,
CPU and
I
a
see.
graphics card.
Oh yeah.
I've got my. I love.
I'll
Okay.
pretend like I understand.
I can give you a whole breakdown of the computer and how computer stuff works.
Yeah, I'm actually looking for to buy a new laptop since
All right.
my school one stopped working.
Get an
So
Asus, MSI,
yeah, I've heard that good.
or Predator. I'd go with Asus. I love Asus brand stuff. My monitor's Asus, my motherboard's Asus, my graphics card's about to be an Asus graphics card. Asus is where it's at.
Yeah, I've heard good things about Asus.
Oh, I love Asus. I love Asus to death. That's the only reason my graphics card is an MSI is because they were all out of Asus graphics cards when I was building my computer.
Yeah.
I have plenty of RAM right now. Well, I might get some more RAM actually. I've got 16.
How many
gigabytes?
RAM?
I got 16 gigabytes of
Oh
RAM.
yeah, that's pretty good.
But I'm about to upgrade
Yeah,
to a
Yeah.
10 gigabyte graphics card, so I may need to upgrade my RAM
Yeah.
as well.
I did I used to study architecture, so we would have like programs like Rhino and
Yeah, those are power hungry with RAM.
yeah, so you need a lot of RAM for that. Yeah.
I took computer science and robotics, so 2 of my favorite
Oh
things.
wow.
Yep.
That's interesting.
I'm
We
go-
didn't have that offered at our
Oh yeah,
my
we
school.
have a separate schooling for it as well. So every other day I'd go to a separate school and learn computer science and robotic engineering, and math and
Oh,
science at
that's
that.
cool.
I'd also learn math and science at that school too. It's pretty cool. It's called the CCA, the College and Career Academy.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, our school didn't care that much.
Yep.
We just had graphics.
Oh, our school doesn't care that much either, or they didn't. Yes, I should hopefully be getting an RTX, but I'm hoping if YouTube doesn't take off, I'm still gonna do it, as a hobby. But I'm gonna be trying to be a robotic engineer, is what I'm going to do. Robotic
Oh, that's
engineering.
cool.
I'm trying to start my own company, like whether
Yeah.
it be YouTube company or robotics company. Either way, I'm gonna do either one as a hobby, so it'll be interchangeable.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because I love building competition robots. I just love building robots. But I also love streaming for everybody, playing games with people.
Yeah,
And if that
love to
doesn't
see
work, I'll be an actor or a singer, or I could be a computer programmer. But I don't like doing that. Be a
A
detective.
singer, you can sing?
Oh yeah, I can sing really well. Did you not watch my Christmas special? How dare you? No, you're good, Turbo
I
Bird.
didn't even know that was a Christmas.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm going to be getting either a 2060 or a 3060 graphics card.
Okay.
That's better than a 1080.
Okay. Sorry.
But no, I can sing pretty
The
well.
difference.
I can sing pretty well. My favorite songs to sing are "Friend Like Me" from Aladdin. I can sing many Disney songs, but I'm learning how to sing in Japanese as well, so I'm starting to learn the Oppai Dragon song. Yeah.
Yeah.
You take that how it is. It's funny. I like it. That's why
Yeah,
I
that's
sing it.
good. So were you in like theater a lot?
I tried to be
In
as much as
school?
I tried to be as much as I could, but I had so many other things to do. Like I had like my hobbies right now are archery, martial arts, sword fighting, streaming on YouTube, make wood carving and things like that, as well as working and
That's cool.
streaming, and watching shows and trying to hang out with people.
Yeah.
I have my
Archery,
schedule.
that's cool.
My schedule's all over the place.
Archery's cool. You're living out my Hunger Games
I have a 55
12-year-old
pound.
fantasies.
I have a 55-pound longbow right now that I broke 5 of the arrow tips broke off in my fence. The other half got shot over the fence and somehow got lost. Somehow we
Someone's
own
just gonna stumble across.
we own all of the property back to where those arrows go, and I can't find them.
Yeah.
So I have to spend $30 more to get the right size arrows because I need 31-inch arrows with 8-inch fletchings, or else it won't work.
Oh, okay.
8 fletchings are the feathers.
Yeah. So you need are they like $30 each or?
It's $30 for 12.
Yeah. Okay.
I got the budget arrows, so that's why most of them broke. And it wasn't even like the
that's good.
shaft broke; it's the tip got stuck in the wood and didn't come out when I pulled the shaft out. So
I've only done archery once, and it was 5 years ago.
I'm great with a bow. I'm great with. I found out I'm great with a bow. I used to only be good with melee weapons, but now I'm good with ranged weapons as well. I know how to use every type of melee weapon. I'm learning most ranged weapons. I know 7 types of martial arts. I can fight you barehanded and use my adaptive surroundings. Good with guerrilla war. I'm basically a walking death trap. It's the best way to put it. But I'm too kind to harm you unless you make me angry.
Yeah. I kind of want to learn martial arts.
They're difficult.
Yeah.
They're difficult.
Yeah. My friend's dad is a black belt, even though I think that's a bit different to martial arts.
Well, it depends on what's martial arts, because
Karate.
some goes. Karate's technically martial arts. I know karate, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, MMA. I'm trying to learn sumo wrestling. And technically, Tai Chi doesn't count as a martial arts, but I consider it as well.
Yeah.
Because of how the forms go.
No, that's cool.
Ka-cha! Ka-cha! Yoga kick! Ka! What would you do if a guy was charging at you and the only thing you had was a printer? I'd bash him over the head with a printer. Duh, he's charging at me. I'd step out of the way, bash him over the head with the printer, kick him in the nose, and then elbow him in the spine. Because once you're charging, it's hard to change directions, especially if you're a large man. Comments was asking me a question.
No. Yeah.
But no, let's put it this way. Pick a place to fight. For a fight to happen. I'll tell you how to beat somebody. Go.
Ooh, let me think. Okay, McDonald's drive-thru.
McDonald's drive-thru. Am I in my own vehicle or somebody else's vehicle?
In your own vehicle.
I'd grab the axe from the back of my truck and just cut his head open.
Okay, you're in no vehicle at all.
Okay.
You only have a frozen. Do you guys have frozen Cokes over there?
No, we have ice cream though.
I'll just say you have like a large Coke.
All right. How big is the guy, and does he have a weapon?
He has no weapon.
Is he?
And he's big.
So let's say 300 pounds?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll say that.
Are they charging at me or are they standing still?
They're charging at you.
Okay, if they're charging at me with 300 pounds, you sidestep out of the way and trip them up. Okay? And then you set the Coke in front of them so they slam it, make it to where it slams into their eye and plucks their eye out. And then as they're on the ground, you get on top of them and snap his neck.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Now, if we're in my own house, you just dead. You just dead. That's the best way I could put it. If you walk into my house and I don't know you, you're trying to rob me, you just dead. I have
Remind me too, never.
I have 5 different types of swords, 5 different types of bow staves, 2 bow and arrows, a warhammer, 2 different axes, 2 pairs of nunchucks, a pair of brass knuckles, 20 different knives. And I'm planning to get a 7'4", 4 foot wide giant weapon shield that I'm going to make myself. That's gonna be at least 200 something pounds. Just gonna drop it on
I
you.
need to never cross you.
Oh yeah, no, I used to have very bad anger issues, and I managed to take control of them, like very bad, like
Oh yeah, that's good.
yeah. So
Well,
now,
not that anger issue, but good that you're controlling it.
oh yeah, no, I'm very like I've taken it to where you can do like almost anything to me now, and I just won't care. Like you can make fun of me all day, and I'll just be like, "Ha, you right," and then just not care. Now, if you do something to my friends, you're just dead. Nobody messes with my friends. Never.
Yeah.
What if it was law enforcement? Well, if I'm in the right. Okay, look, law enforcement's weird. Okay, so if there's law enforcement coming at me, they've got special training. They've probably got the same kind of training that I do, so they know the same move I was going for. This is gonna make me sound like I'm a complete and total nutcase. Oh my goodness. Law enforcement, this is just a hypothetical situation. Don't come after me. I know most of the law enforcement in my neighborhood, so I see you. Let's see. Depends on how the law enforcement was acting. Are they like, did I do something wrong, or are they just coming after me for no reason? And technically, with law enforcement, they have a gun, which you can't really fight against a gun in hand-to-hand combat unless you're at least 20 feet away from them. Then you can have the 20-foot rule where you can throw a knife and kill them before they can shoot their gun. Hi, John. We're talking about how to win fights while waiting for the next round of Murder Mystery to start. I took a popsicle. Okay? I just give the popsicle back. And if I didn't have it, I'd work it off somehow. Like, I'd go wash dishes or sweep floors because that's stupid. Stealing's wrong. Stealing is wrong. Bye!
Wow.
Everybody's done, huh? Jeez.
We've been...
Alright.
Me and Zara have been done. We've just been talking about how to win a fight.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I think that for this round we should move people into every channel except for channel 1.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Just that we can
Move
leave
back
when
to
we're
channel
done.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we're done.
Sounds good.
We've been done, but we were like, well, maybe we should give them a little bit more time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, no, we've been done for a while now too. I
Yeah.
just didn't know.
Well,
I didn't want to
we were
interrupt.
like done, and then we just kind of kept figuring things out.
We did kind of
That's kinda
figure it a
what
little
happened
bit
with us,
out,
too.
didn't we?
I got plenty of
Yeah.
questions for certain people.
Yeah, me too. For
I
one
as
in
well.
particular.
Yep.
I have to question my friendships.
I'm pretty solid with mine. I don't know.
All right, I'm ready to move whenever everybody else is.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I'm ready.
Move Brian first.
Get rid of him.
You're never gonna get rid of me that easy.
Our last thing.
Yeah, ha ha.
Hello, hello.
Gretel, I've got a few questions for you.
Who?
Gretel.
Gretel. Let's go then.
Yeah, I got some questions for you too, Gretel. Mm-hmm.
Gretel, why did you steal my stopwatch?
Well, number one, didn't know it was yours, but thank you for letting me know.
But why did you take it? It wasn't yours.
Wait,
Wait, hang on. Pause.
what?
Okay. One at a time. What's going on? Why did I steal the stopwatch? I don't have an answer for that.
you just
Wait,
wanted
what
it.
bag did you take the stopwatch from?
A dark green duffel bag. Oh, wait. Pause. Pause again. This is hide information.
No, yeah, you're good.
I've just been writing all the information down
A dark
that I
green
can.
duffel bag because I have a dark green bag.
Well,
So
So
Snow.
whose stopwatch is it really?
wait, hang on. Okay. So you're Snow. You have dark green bag, but it's Prince Charming's stopwatch.
So,
Mm.
Snow, why'd you take my stopwatch?
Wait, so like it says that it's yours, Prince Charming?
It says it's mine.
Dang, okay, so I'm getting sus in that other group thanks to you, Gretel. Ozzy didn't have all the information.
That's unfortunate.
That's my
I didn't-
stopwatch.
She
Okay.
made me think it was my stopwatch, damn.
You stole a stopwatch. It's mine now.
Okay. So it's Prince Charming's stopwatch that somehow ended up in Snow's bag.
I just noticed you have a southern twinge to your voice.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I mean, I'm from Louisiana, so yeah.
That explain it.
Okay, hold on, I gotta type.
I've been writing my notes on a whiteboard.
Okay, so do y'all want to kind of just start with like the basic question, or do y'all want to just go straight into like really specific stuff?
Let's go into specific stuff first, because I got a few questions for both of you.
Okay, so who do you want to start with, Brian? I'm not good at I'm typing everything, so I'm having to jump back
You're
and forth.
good.
So if we could,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I'm doing too.
Let me pull up my thing. So, you know, Snow White, did you steal Cinderella's slipper?
I did not.
So why was she accusing you of it then?
We did get into a fight with Cinderella because she thought that I stole it, but I knew that I didn't because I never take anything from anybody.
Yeah, you took my stopwatch.
Actually, I did not.
So somebody's
my
trying to frame you.
Yeah, I didn't even know of the stopwatch until I talked to other people. Because they said that it was taken from a dark green bag, and it says I have a dark green bag. So I have a dark green bag that was brought back from my story. This is share information. It belonged to my father, and it was supposed to contain a variety of magical objects that he left to me before I escaped my story. But I have never looked inside of the bag before because I wanted to savor the last remnants of my father. However, I did notice that the bag was open and looked rummaged through. So I had no way of telling what was missing.
So I just gotta point out that I am suspicious of Aurora.
I am kind of suspicious of Aurora. I am also very suspicious of Rapunzel.
I can agree with that and know why. I think I know why anyways, if you have the same information that I do.
Well, so as far as share information goes, I know that both Aurora and Rapunzel deeply, deeply hated Grimm for the stories that they were forced to endure. So that's motive enough for me, unless y'all ask some other questions. Rapunzel and Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah. I have no information on Cinderella. I have no information on Cinderella.
I have some, but it depends on what you ask.
Yep. What if someone... That's what I was saying, John. I'm thinking Cinderella stole my stopwatch and put it in your bag to try and convict you of stealing her slipper. Or convince everyone else that you stole her slipper.
Is possible. Gretel and Prince Charming. So Prince Charming, I got a question for you, buddy.
What do you want to ask the hoe, according to you?
Yeah, that's literally in my description for you. Thank you very much. But
so dead.
Well, I can.
So
I can
why were you, planning a plot with Cinderella and Aurora, to steal the pen, the magic pen that writes stories?
I didn't want to do it, but at the same time, the thought of being able to be free from his grip was just too tempting. But I also thought that if we broke the pen, what if it killed us too? No, it stopped him from writing his stories.
I was thinking.
But it broke his. But if we broke the pen, it could kill us too.
And that's your hide info, I'm guessing, right?
Yep.
Okay. Um. So what was your relationship with Cinderella like?
Bear with me.
You're good.
Cinderella. We're pretty good friends, you know. We've got similar interests, and we have good conversations, but, you know, we do come from the same story, so that is understandable.
Mm. Wait, I thought you came from Rapunzel's story.
No, Prince Charming is Cinderella's hubby.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but I was given other information. I think someone got confused along the way. Okay, continue.
Because I'm pretty sure I'm not blinded.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean,
I'm 100%.
ooh, I should have pushed that some more.
Mm-hmm.
Because she said that Rapunzel, she said that her husband, or the guy that she was after, or that, was blinded, was from a neighboring,
Mm-hmm.
he was a prince from a neighboring city or town or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if I should share this or not, so I'm not going to.
Is it somebody else's hide info?
Yes, but we actually technically, according to the rules, we are allowed to share it.
If you ask the right questions.
Mm-hmm. If you ask the right questions.
Oh, so do you know who that prince was?
I don't know who the prince was, but I know what happened to him.
Oh, I know what happened to him too.
What happened to that prince? Because I know nothing of what y'all are talking about.
Rapunzel was the cause for his lost vision.
She likes to use her hands and hair to kill people and harm them.
So, what prince was blinded? I don't even know what y'all are talking about. Was this in a background information?
Yeah.
Wait, she did it on purpose, according to you?
She did it on purpose. She admitted
killing him.
She admitted to doing it on purpose.
Killing him or blinding him?
Blinding him. But she also admitted that she used it to kill him. Uses her hair and hands to kill and harm people. And we gotta remember, Grimm's throat was slashed open.
Yes, she told me that she regretted blinding her prince because it led to his death.
Mm-hmm. She did regret it, but at the same time, that doesn't stop the conviction of actually killing somebody.
I know, but she said that she regretted it because it killed him, and now you're saying that she likes harming people.
Yep. She likes to use her hands.
Is it because she likes to help you harm people?
Nope.
So who all have you harmed?
I've only harmed the people who've ever wronged me.
I thought that you harmed princes to try to get the ladies.
They did. Technically, they wronged me because I saved the princesses. I saved the day, and then they dumped me 2 hours later, to a day later, for somebody else. After I rescued them from either their curse, their towers, their dragons.
So who were these people exactly?
I don't know, just people. That's what it says.
Oh, it doesn't say which princesses?
It doesn't say specifically. It just says that I'd save the day, or I'd save the lady, and then I'd get dumped.
Okay, Prince Charming, I have a question for you.
Shoot your shot.
Tell me about the curse that's on you.
I have no information about a curse on me.
Shut up, really? This is unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
So, where were you at the time of the murder?
I was outside, thinking about life, and what it would be like if I wasn't under Grimm's control.
Did you happen to meet up with a group of people?
Nope.
Lies.
So, when did you guys plan the stealing of the pen?
It was for the night he was murdered, but our meeting was earlier that day. Not, when the murder happened.
And Rapunzel was supposed to be the one to go into the room, but she couldn't because he was dead?
She was supposed to find the pen and bring it to Sleeping Beauty. Rapunzel knew most of the ways around the house.
How did Rapunzel know her way around the house?
Because all she did was explore. Because
Okay.
remember, she was locked in a tower for so long.
Right.
She had that one room, so having a house with multiple rooms was very interesting.
Was that in your hide info?
Yes. Well, partly.
Okay.
It was part my hide info, part her hide info. But since you asked that question,
Right.
I
It's
combined
still
it.
hide info though. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know anything about the hidden passageways?
I did not.
Either of you?
I did not until Rapunzel mentioned them to me.
Okay, so Rapunzel knew about them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, I already knew that. Okay. Gretel, did you know about the hidden passageway?
Not until. Wait, hang on. Let me pause for a second.
Bye, Gretel.
Cinderella told me that she saw a Red Riding Hood leaving the study, and she mentioned something about passageways.
Right. So speaking of Red Riding Hood, that stopwatch that you stole, I heard that you found something in it.
Oh. Yes.
And that object would be a vial of poison
Yes.
that you asked Red Riding Hood to dispose of after she found out the contents.
Correct.
Why'd you ask her to dispose of it? And was it empty or full when you did?
Have no answer to that either. As far as what it says, it was a vial that appeared to be poison. So I'm assuming it was full when I gave it to Red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, never mind, I can't say that as hidden. Okay. Do you know what she did with the poison after you gave it to her?
No idea what she did with it afterwards. Oh wait, yes I do. But it's hide information.
Okay, but I asked you directly.
Ha, ha, ha.
She got rid of it. Ask me a more direct question.
Where did she dispose of it?
She threw the vial into one of the passageways that she had found.
That's not technically disposing of it. Technically,
It's
Did it break?
To dispose is to get rid of. She got rid of. Meaning she threw it.
Did it break? Do you know?
I do not know.
how dare you want to be monkey? Be chimpanzee.
I don't know if it was full when she threw it. I don't know any of that. I just know that she threw it into the passageways.
So technically, she could be saving it for later.
Right.
Were you with her when she did it, or did she just tell you that that's what she did?
I found that out in a conversation with her, so she told me.
Okay. Yeah.
And Snow, do you know anything about the apple, the poison apple?
Since that is technically your area of expertise.
Oh, no. Sorry, I forgot that you're talking to me. No, I have nothing to do with I have no information about an apple.
Who the heck has the information about the apple?
Hey,
Huh?
I don't have information on my own curse.
That's true.
I didn't know
Oh,
I had a
yeah.
curse until like a few minutes ago.
Yeah, wait, actually, that's share information I can share with you. So apparently, the reason why you also agreed to help destroy the pen is so you had approached Sleeping Beauty because you have a curse and thought that she could help break the curse. And in return for helping break the curse, she asked you to get the pen so that she could destroy it.
Interesting. Glad to know I have a curse. You know, that might be useful information to know I might be dying soon or not. Could be one of those 16-year curses or whatnot.
Do you know if the... Yeah, do you know what the curse was?
I do not.
I do not.
Don't ask me, I didn't
Okay.
even know I had a curse.
Yeah, no, and Sleeping Beauty didn't have any other information about the curse. Or not that she told us, so.
See.
Snow, do you have any magical abilities?
Not that I know of.
Prince Charming, do you have any magical abilities?
Besides the voodoo dolls, not much. I do believe in magic, though.
Okay, wait,
I
voodoo
believe
dolls.
in magic.
Yeah,
Wait,
he said
wait,
that
wait.
in his intro.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must not have paid very much attention in the intro. So you do voodoo dolls. That's how you, like, kill the people who take the princesses from you?
I don't kill. I harm.
I'm sorry. Harm, maim, dismember.
And I've regretted it since
What
I've done
happened?
it. I've regretted
Oh.
it since I've done it.
Okay.
And I haven't
Okay,
really
okay.
done much voodoo since we're now in the real world where there's not really any magic.
Gotcha.
Besides that thing.
Do you want to return to the fairy tale world, Prince Charming?
I just want to live a carefree life away from all the stress and not having the love of my life or having any love at all. I just want to have a carefree, love life, you know, where I can
Yes.
be who I am.
So, were you trying to rewrite your story?
No, I just wanted away from Grimm's control. Whether that, you know, that mean break the pen. He couldn't change my story, he couldn't write new ones to harm people. But at the same time, like I said, it could kill me.
It could kill us all.
It could kill us all.
Why did you agree to help get the pen? Like, I guess, was there something that ended up tilting the scale against, like, it could kill us all or it could fix my story?
Not really. Not my information.
It sounds like
Okay.
it was just the curse.
Which I didn't know I had.
Right. I just didn't know if there was something else that maybe happened that made you like, yeah,
Now-
you know, it's worth the risk.
Now, Sleeping Beauty was very controlling over everybody.
How so?
In what way?
She seemed to have a relentless hatred of Grimm that was obviously rooted. She can be very controlling over everyone else, and it bothered me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Snow, what was your relationship with Grimm?
There was something though that made me change.
Oh.
It was her
There was
ability. It was her ability to use magic.
And change in what way? Like you liked her or you didn't like her?
No, like that made me go and have that to do the thing.
Oh.
Was that she was a very powerful sorceress.
Okay.
Right, so she was going to use magic on the pen to destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that meant she
Okay.
could have used magic on us to control us. So I had to tolerate her because she could use that powerful magic.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, did she ever do anything to alter her story that you know of?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Snow, how did you feel about Grimm?
Let's see. So this is my, well, hold on. I didn't like him.
I didn't like him. Just
Was
didn't.
there- Do you have a reason? Like, did you like blame him for your story or something like that?
Yes. So I lived a very terrifying life. This is my deeper character background.
Mhm.
I was now a queen, and after I killed my stepmother, I had great power that I could use to instill fear upon my subjects. I was scared from the tragic events of my past, and now I wanted everyone else to suffer the way I did. I was willing to kill people to get their attention, and I loved the look of fear in people's eyes. I was not afraid to do the dirty work, and was excellent at hiding my dark nature when necessary. I knew that my father would hate to see what I've become, but I blamed him and also Grimm for the terrible things that has happened to me.
Are we sure you're not the murderer?
Yeah, no, it probably is.
Don't worry, my chat's been saying that you're the murderer since we started this thing.
Oh yeah. I actually think that it might be Sleeping Beauty.
I think it's Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Could be me.
What it all
but it's
seems to be
Sleeping
coming
Beauty.
down to. Or Rapunzel.
Actually, I know it can't be me.
What makes you say that?
Where were you at the time of the murder?
I was outside.
Oh yeah. Where were you at the time of the murder, Gretel? I don't think you said that.
I was in the garden sitting on a bench watching some birds.
Garden's backyard, I was in the front yard, so I wouldn't know. Before you ask.
Well, so you, Cinderella, and Prince Charming all seem to be outside during the time of the murder.
Right, but I
Did you see
watched.
anybody else?
Yeah, I saw a group of people, which I have learned has consisted of Prince Charming, Rapunzel, and Aurora, and Cinderella, all meet up and lead to go back into the mansion.
So where were you?
Who?
I was in the kitchen, cooking dinner for everybody. I was making porridge and homemade bread. So I was in the kitchen working for many hours, but I did leave a few times while I was waiting for everything to cook. For the most part, though, I stayed in that one spot.
When you left, where did you go?
Well, one of my share information boxes say that I got into a fight with Cinderella over her glass slipper, which you guys already know about, I believe.
Yep.
She claimed that I stole it, though I know I didn't because I don't take things.
My pocket watch.
But Cinderella was so angry that she thought I stole her slipper, so I was thinking that it might have more significance to her than just her story, and I was curious to find out why she treasured that shoe so much.
Whoever stole it could have used it to slice open his neck. Because remember, there was broken glass around the place.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you ever leave to go to the study?
It does not say anywhere that I was in the study.
I think this one's longer than the last one. I think.
It's charming. Were you ever in the study, or Gretel?
I was never in the study.
But you had the key to get into the study.
I did not.
Who had the key?
It doesn't say.
I believe Cinderella.
Now, I did see Little Red
But
Riding
Rapunzel
Hood.
was supposed to be the one.
I did see Little Red Riding Hood writing a letter on the day of the murder, though.
Did you now?
I did.
Is that hide or share?
That's Cher.
Okay.
She was very secretive about writing it.
So you don't know what the letter said?
I don't know.
I possibly have some information about that if someone asks the correct question.
How much do you know about the letter and what was written in it?
Yeah.
She wrote the letter.
How much do you know about the letter and what was written in it? That was the question.
Well, that question's not direct enough for me to give you any more answers other than it was her letter and she wrote it.
So you don't know the contents of the letter. So you don't know the contents of the letter.
I do know the contents of the letter.
That's why
I asked me
I asked
a direct question.
I asked what was in the letter.
Okay.
I said, what do you know about the letter and what was written in it? Was the question twice.
Yes, but the questions asked me, what do I know about what was written in it? I just know that she wrote it, and it was to her mother.
Okay.
She was going to find Grimm and have him send her back into her story because she felt like she owed it to her mom. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I don't think... It could have been Little Red Riding Hood, then. Because she wants him to send her back.
Well, if the letter was found unopened with him, it sounds like she probably just found him and gave it to him.
She did
I don't
give
know
it to him.
I don't know why she would have killed him if she wanted him to give it
Exactly.
back, and he accepted
Exactly.
the letter. So
Right.
it's more than likely
He
not
has
her.
he has the letter. I don't know if he knew what was in it, but she did give it to him, and
Somebody
she
poisoned an apple, and then after they killed him, slit his throat with glass.
correct.
Mm-hmm. Who do we know that likes to poison apples and has magic to poison stuff?
Poison stuff? I mean, Snow has connections to poison.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't.
Well, just based on the story.
No, I don't. Based on the Disney story, in my Grimm story, I only choked on a normal ass apple. There was
But
no poison.
you had the stopwatch in the green duffel bag, which had the poison in it. So
Which I've never
there's
looked inside.
there's an assumption that you could know about the poison.
You could be lying to us about. I'm still sus of you and Aurora.
I don't think the story would lie to me about what I did.
It's lied to me before the last one.
Let's see.
Also, I have no information on Cinderella. None at all.
I just know that she was part of the plan. The death of Grimm didn't surprise her, and she assumed it would happen sooner or later.
Mm-hmm.
This is all share information. Sleeping Beauty and Rapunzel seemed to truly hate the man. She saw Red Riding Hood leaving the passageways. She had an awkward relationship with Prince Charming because even though Grimm wrote the story as if they were together, they never actually were. So like they're cordial with each other, but it's still awkward because like Grimm kept trying to get them together, but they didn't want to be together.
Right, they're married, they're friends, but they're not lovers per se.
Right, and
We're
then
friends
she
with benefits.
because Grimm made y'all.
She doesn't want.
It's true.
And then Cinderella was friends with Snow White, but they were very quick to blame each other for different things, which caused a lot of tension, which seemed to also like deteriorate their friendship.
Right. Yeah, I got that from
Brains
Cinderella too.
chugging, brains chugging, chugga 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 chugga, woo woo. I'm now a tutu twain. Jeez, we've been at this for 2 hours and 12 minutes already.
I don't know. I think that's kind of all the information I needed.
I think it's Snow. It's either Snow or Aurora. I'm sorry, Snow.
You're good.
Also, I've been watching a lot of Once Upon a Time. That's why I'm referring to you as Snow.
Yeah, no, you're fine. That's a good show.
I don't like the 7th season.
Yeah, I watched it all the way through. The ending sucks.
The ending of the 6th season could have just ended with her with her closing that book, and it would have been perfect. That would have been a really good ending.
I haven't watched it for a while, so I don't completely remember what you're talking about.
Well, all right, Gretel, do you plan to watch it?
No, I don't.
People in the audience. I don't. You know what? Actually, I think I can mute myself in.
Did either of y'all have like a weird conversation with Grimm before?
I did talk with him, yes.
What did your conversation consist of with Grimm?
I knew that Grimm knew that the characters came to life and the struggles that he created for them were real. He told me himself when I confronted him on how he wrote his stories and all the suffering that I had gone through. The fight was intense, and in the end, Grimm admitted that he knew his characters were real and the real pain. I hated him even more after this talk.
This whole thing reminds me of Once Upon a Time.
Was that share or hide information?
That is Hyde. Hidden.
Why is that stuck in my head now?
Okay, I don't know. Do y'all have any more questions?
I do not.
I'm trying to figure out who I have left to even talk talk to.
I have to talk to Cinderella. I haven't talked to her or got any information about her until now.
I think this next round is our last round.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Rapunzel yet. That's the only person I have left.
I haven't spoke to Sleeping Beauty.
Um, I think I'm done. Are y'all done?
Yep. I be
All right.
done.
I'm going back to channel 1.
All right.
Oh,
Hello.
the hell is this?
What's
I
up,
know exactly what
Yabio?
it is.
What's up? Not much. Just playing murder mystery.
You good there?
It's hard to talk to my chat with this going.
You realize you can turn the bot down, right?
I did not.
Yeah, you right click on it.
I figured it out.
Yeah.
Ren's got her hands on her ears.
But it's good that you're doing good, man. Welcome to the stream. It's been on for a while now, so sorry. Yabio Martin. 2 hours and 12 minutes. Yep. Ah! What was that? Doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo. Quick, somebody make a funny.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Chicken.
Chicken who?
No Chicken Little? I don't know.
Very funny.
Thanks.
Sorry, take our sweet time.
What, Ozzy?
Sorry, Sky and I were taking our sweet time.
No worries.
I was talking to my boo, man.
Alrighty. So next group.
I still need to speak to Red and Cinderella.
I know who it is.
Which one am
I
on?
guarantee it.
Both voting you.
Sammy Sam, you and I are next.
That we are, and we need to have a talk, girl. Let me tell you.
Yeah, we do. We do need to have a
Red and
talk.
Cinderella are the
Guess-
two I need to talk
Guess
to.
what though? Guess what though, girls?
Mhm.
Oh, she did. Oh, wait. Oh, you're doing it. Oh, I was so confused. I was like, oh my god, they're so intense.
Alrighty.
I guess I'm
who's
a
up
girl
next?
now.
Alrighty. You get to go here.
Yay, I'm alone. Hello.
I
accidentally erased my information I had about you.
what?
So, Little Red Riding Hood.
Mr. Charming. I don't know. You're one of my sus people, man.
I'm not sus of you. I'm mainly sus of Snow White and Aurora.
I
Actually,
am.
maybe Rapunzel as well.
I'm sus of Rapunzel.
I can understand why.
I think Snow White's being set up.
I can understand why. Someone stole
Especially-
my pocket watch and put it in her bag, so
It was your pocket watch?
it was my pocket watch.
It wasn't her dad's.
It was not her dad's, it was mine. That's in my share
Okay.
information, so.
Why did it have poison in it?
Well, obviously everyone knows about my curse but me.
Yeah, someone else told me about that.
So I assume it was to help with my voodoo from when I was in my world and with my curse. That's all I know.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even know I had a curse until like the last conversation.
Who did you last talk to?
Snow White and Gretel.
Yeah, I think I found out from like Gretel or something.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about my own curse until then.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Other than exactly what you know.
Yep. Well, my watch was stolen and put in Snow White's bag.
Do you know who stole it?
I do not. I just knew it was missing.
When did it go missing?
Ooh, let me double check with that. Someone has stolen it, but I had no clue who or where it was. That's all I know.
Was it stolen out of a bag or like a pocket?
It just says someone had stolen it.
I don't think Gretel stole it.
Yeah, I don't think Gretel.
She's the only one I could.
I was told Gretel had stolen it, so.
She didn't.
But then
steal it.
Gretel said that she did.
Well, she didn't steal it from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you talked to Rapunzel already?
Yes, she was one of my first people. Her and Snow White.
Yeah, so you know all about her little secrets.
I know a lot of secrets
Same.
about her that I've heard from a lot of different people. She seems to have. I don't know. I wouldn't even call it motive. She's just
crazy.
Sus.
She's just crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, she stole stuff for no reason.
Are we talking about the same object?
Made of a precious type of thing made of sand? Probably.
Like condensed sand? Yeah, okay. Yeah. So we both know that.
And that she broke it.
And do you know for sure if that's what slashed his throat?
It has to be. Unless you did it. You and your way of clawing out of a wolf's stomach.
Yeah, I did that with my bare hands though, man.
Exactly.
I didn't even need any weapons. I just
Exactly. There wasn't any blood on the glass.
A wee little lad.
You're a lass.
Lad, yeah.
Lass.
Yeah.
Little Red Riding Hood's a lass.
Right.
I'm a lad.
You're right.
Anyway.
I'm just like reading through.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
So,
don't be suspicious. Sorry.
I know that you have. It's a funny comment though. I know that you have a key.
I do not have a key. My task was to get the key, but I never did.
Okay, I don't remember who, but someone said that you have a key.
I was supposed to get the key, but I never got to.
That you know of.
No, Grim was murdered. Room was open. If I had the key, I would have unlocked the room. I didn't. Therefore, I was not able to get the key.
Who have you not talked to yet?
Cinderella.
I don't remember who I found out from, but someone explicitly said that you have a key.
I was supposed to get a key. I never
know that.
received a key. I dropped my pen. Okay. Or my marker. Be right back. It had fallen all the way under my desk.
That's mega unlucky.
Yep. My headphone cord is just long enough to where I can look at it and not reach it, so I had to take my headphones off.
Isn't that just like the worst, like taunting you?
I got it though, because I took my headphones off. I still think it was either Aurora or Sleeping Beauty or Snow White.
Well, I don't know. I don't think it was Aurora, because obviously, you know, you had your own little group. She seemed. It seems like did your plan like never actually went into action, right?
It did not. And
So
I never really agreed
yeah.
to do the plan. I was technically forced to do the plan. I never wanted to do it.
Who were you forced by?
Who do you think?
Ooh, that could be a lot of people. Rapunzel maybe?
Mm-mm. She's a super powerful
Aurora.
witch. Aurora. She's a very skilled witch. Very powerful.
She is.
She threatened to use magic
That
on
was
us
she
and everybody
forced.
else.
Do you know who
I
she
do know the
secretly
Muffin Man.
admires?
What?
Oh, you do know the Muffin Man. Who's the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man. Duh.
Who does who does Rapunzel secretly admire?
I don't know.
Ah, man.
I was making a joke because you said, "Do you know?" And I was like, "The Muffin Man."
Oh, dude, if you had known, that would have been so funny. And I would have just called whatever character it was, like the Muffin Man, for like the rest of the time.
That would be great.
Ah, missed chance.
But I do know
okay.
she blinded her first lover.
Yeah, she did. But then she, like, regretted it?
But she still likes to use her hands to harm people. In her own words, I like to use my hands to harm people.
I'm writing that down. Well, that kind of is interesting to me because the cause of death was mainly poison.
That's
which
why,
isn't really
that's
using
why
her
I'm
hands.
saying either Snow White or Aurora.
Snow White said she had nothing to do with an apple at all in her information.
I know, but still a good way to initiate poison by saying, "Here, I brought you a snack to eat before food's ready." Bite, dead.
True. Guess I didn't explicitly ask that. Did you have any reason that you would not want Grimm to be dead?
I honestly just didn't care. Like, I hated the guy, yeah. But at the same time, I'd rather just live my life away from him. That was the whole reason I mainly agreed to do the plan, was so, like, we could break his pen and he wouldn't have to write any more stories. But at the same time,
right.
I thought it could kill us all if we broke the pen.
That's an interesting thought.
That's why I had to tolerate the plan with Sleeping Beauty, because she had her ability to use magic as well. Because it bothered me, because she was very controlling over everybody.
Did you see anyone using any of the passageways?
I did not.
What about, did you see anyone, like, in the study?
No. I lost a subscriber. Oh well.
Happens, man.
It's fine.
Lose one, gain two.
That's normal what happens.
Yeah. I definitely get that.
Sorry to break character there for a second, but I just found it interesting to message me that happened.
Oh, good, Bubs. Did I ask why your watch had poison?
You did not. It was related to a voodoo spell that I had recently learned. That's about it. I mean, it could have been used for my curse. I don't know, because I didn't know anything about my curse. It was just related to some voodoo spell. Man, what man? Yeah, the man with the power. power, oh, the power of voodoo, voodoo, yeah, you do. Oh, sorry, I love that song. I'm gonna listen to that song when this is over with.
Did you see anyone talking to Grim?
I did not. There's a trash can over there, guys. I feel like I'm actually sucking ink out of this. I can taste it. I keep chewing on the back of my pen or my marker.
It's like a little kid.
Well, when I'm thinking about like when I'm doing detective work, I do it a lot actually. To be dead honest with you, I chew on stuff, and I stupidly spat my gum out before we started this.
Yeah, that'd be a really lucky thing to have right now.
It's in my truck too, and that's like all the way
It's kinda far.
outside and on the other side of the house. And it's cold and raining, and I don't want to walk out there and get it.
Oh, it's raining? That's a bummer for you.
Yeah, well, we had tornadoes pass through the other day.
Oh shit.
We had 2 pass by close to where I live. We had another one that was about, it was like 60 miles away. Like, it went up, like...
That's insane.
So, you go down my road 5 minutes, there's a road called, there's a road that's got a slight hill. 2 of them went up and over that hill. Like, they didn't touch down over there, they jumped up and went over the hill. And, like, dissipated right over that hill. Oh, nice, John.
I would have cried.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to look. I don't really have any other questions. Did you use the passageways at all?
Did I use the what?
The passageways?
I did not. I like how I lost a subscriber and gained a member on my Discord server, though. That's kind of funny, actually. Sorry.
Tit for tat.
Oh, cool. Even cooler, John. Sorry, my chat keeps mentioning stuff that's happening. I'm, like, checking it out while playing. It's great. Dying as well. I'm out of Dr. Pepper. So, you got no more questions?
I can't really find any that I can think of.
Me either.
Do you know if the pen was destroyed or not?
I do not.
Where were you at the time of the murder?
Outside, in the front porch, thinking.
Were you with anybody?
Nope.
Alright. Yeah, I have nothing else on.
What's up, string cheese? Long time no see. What's your favorite hobby?
That's a good question. Do I have hobbies?
I have like 12.
I don't know. The main kind of extra side thing that I do is I volunteer to coach a middle school team.
Oh, cool. I do that with
Probably
tennis.
I do it for I mean, you probably won't know what it is, but I do it for color guard.
I was in the marching band. Of course I know what color guard is.
Oh, were you?
I played
oh my
the
God.
tuba.
Dude, tuba players
I'm a tuba player.
were really good, actually. At least in my school, they were like had the better personalities.
Playing wise, I was the best one there. I was the loudest and the best, and then we had one who was quiet, he was really good, and then we had one who was loud, decent, and broke 2 tubas.
Shit. I don't think I had any or heard of anyone breaking any of ours.
Oh yeah,
Severely denting, but
Oh, ours were severely dented and on their last leg. He just happened to pick up the
Yeah.
one that was on its last leg. It fell apart 4 times on me, and I had to fix it.
oh, poor dude.
I was the tuba repairman. I still am.
Were you, like-
technically?
Were you section leader?
Yes, actually, I was.
That's pretty cool.
I was the tuba section
What'd you
leader.
get?
Out of 3 tubas, I was the tuba section leader. Because
I think my school had 4.
because the low brass section leader was a piece of work for a while and tried to make us have the tubas two fist and thumb links off of our bodies for 4 hours.
I would smack that one.
That's a 55-pound instrument.
Yeah. 4 hours. Like no break?
With breaks, yeah, but they were like short breaks, like 2 minutes.
Oh. Ugh.
We were very good. I can actually, let's see if I can pull up one of our thingies. Pepperell Marching Band videos. It's 2012. Game of the week. Oh, I remember that. It's actually pretty cool. Is this the right one? We were actually on Fox 5 at one point.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You guys must have been pretty good then.
Oh yeah.
How many people would you say were here?
Huh? We had at least
How many?
80?
Live at the game of the week. It is right, Mark. Coming
Our football game was also game of the week as well, which is pretty
over
cool.
here to Pepperell and Lindale. I've asked the band to give me their goofiest smile. Come on. You can do better than there. I like that. In just a few minutes.
That's not what we were playing. They had us playing it one time as well. Where is it? There's the whole football game. Dang, I can't find the right one. But yeah, no, I loved it. It was great. I kind of miss band, but at the same time, I don't miss the rude and hateful people who everyone hated me. Just about everyone in my band
They're
hated
always. They're always. Band's just kind of toxic in general. Like, the vibes are good on the good days, but if there was a bad day, like,
me. Well, like everybody,
it was awful.
everybody in the other bands loved me. Like all of our neighboring bands and rival bands, everybody loved me. My band just hated me. I really don't
weird.
understand why. And
Yeah, I
if
can't
and
tell
I
you.
know some of you are watching out there. You know who you are. I know you hated me. You guys gave me depression. No, actually, no.
No, I get that.
No, actually, that was my first girlfriend who wished I'd have depression, so I know what it felt like. Anyways, how was your color guard experience?
Oh, God.
Enough talking
I
about
could go on forever.
my toxic death life.
Well, color guard, it's not like there's a lot of people on it. Like, we had a max of 15 people. So you're alone with 15 people for, like, at least 10 hours a week. And it just would implode regularly.
Yeah, that's most color guards though.
Yeah. And, I mean, I started in, I think, like, 7th grade or something.
Yeah.
And the high school had, like, a team captain, and that's what I really wanted.
Yeah. Our color guard was so toxic, it's unreal.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It was really good my first 2 years, and then most of the, like, half the team were seniors that year, so they graduated, and that same year our coaches left.
Yeah. 2017, 2018, or 2019 performance?
Am I choosing one?
Yeah. I found one.
2018 was my best year to do that one. I don't know. It was just so bad. Like, once that happened and our coaches left, and we got to do band director, and then my best friend, like, wormed her way into getting captain, and then hated me our junior and senior years because I was mad at her for doing it because I wanted captain.
Oh, yeah. That's how it is.
Yeah.
So, I talked to our band director about it, mainly because, like, he noticed what was happening with the other members. It was like, hey, Brian, Make sure you watch over the tubas and blah blah blah. And we'll treat you like your own section. Like, thank you, because this is going terribly. So what we do is I'd always step off, and I would then teach them the right way to do things. And yeah, so here's 2018. This is from different performance. This is from an actual football game. I don't think this was our best one. Yeah, this wasn't. This was.
Your band's so little.
That wasn't our best night. We had a few people call out and sick and stuff.
Yeah.
And this wasn't our best night. Like, you can tell by the solo, it wasn't our best night.
You guys got to do field shows, though. That's really cool.
Yeah, I remember that show all too well.
Did you do marching?
Yes. That is.
Oh, so you did marching and field.
Mm-hmm.
That's intense.
Well, our marching band is the same. Our marching band's the same. So there's marching band and concert band.
Right.
And then,
but like mine, we only did marching. Like, we had no involvement in field shows.
Oh no, we did. We always had a halftime show. Like, down here in Georgia, every single team has a halftime show, and we don't care. We care about the competitions, but we mainly care about the halftime show. Like, our competitions are we care about the competition deeply, but it's the halftime show, which is the exact same as the concert show down here. It's kind of weird.
Interesting.
Here's a set.
Yeah, mine.
2019 is one from us.
Oh my
from
gosh,
Classic.
you threw that so high.
Yeah, it was. They were. Is this the right one? This is from 2019 at Valhalla Classic.
That was rough.
Was this the one where they were super? This was the one where they were super rude to us. So no, there was one of them where the announcer was so rude to us, like it's unbelievable. Like they were like, "Band, you need to get your people on the field," blah 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 blah, and like basically yelling at us. Like you know how we're supposed to have like a part-time warm-up or like a before performance warm-up. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were working on that, and he was like, "Band, you need your band director to the podium now." And they're like, we just got out here. It's your fault we were late. Because they wouldn't let us in. I don't know. Mr.
These are things
Mr. Bright,
people do to
said,
band.
"We're never going back there." Well, it was his home. It was his home college, where the thing was being held.
Oh, that sucks too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he must have been so excited for that.
He really was. And then they were super rude to us, and he said, "I'm never going back over there." They treated us like the S word. Also, I think I can legally say this now. He gave me a weapon.
What do you mean?
Here, let me fix something real quick. Anyways, yeah. I muted the whole stream just in case, legally.
Yeah. My mind's kind of blown, just all this stuff. I get what you were saying though about like everyone hating you,
Mm-hmm.
because the end of my senior year, that girl who was captain, she like was mad that I wasn't letting her like captain my whole life,
Mm-hmm.
and she made like the whole team hate me.
Yeah, one bad apple who doesn't like you can make the whole band hate you. That's what happened. I think I made a
Yeah.
guy. I think I made one dude mad by accident. He just
Yeah,
never
literally.
let it go.
Yeah, literally, that's what happened. I don't know. I got lucky. They all the people that she made like hate me all like came back to me. They're like, yeah, she was toxic.
Yeah, no, I just cut
Like-
everybody off. I just like, you know what?
Clean cut. Screw high school.
Yeah, basically. They tried to invite me to one of the games, and it made me super nervous and scared because, like, what are they going to do to me? Like, what's about to happen?
Right.
Like, what's
Right.
about to happen? Like, I was like, it was on stream. They invited me
yeah.
on stream, too.
That's tricky. I don't know. I think I'd dip.
So
I'd leave them.
So I was like, look, I know you weren't one of the ones who was mean to me, but still. Like, I don't trust what's happening. Maybe that's why they sent you. Like, that
Because
whole...
you know people talk.
Mm-hmm. Because that whole time my brain was like, what's about to happen? Like, am I about to get shot or beat up or what's about to happen?
Yeah.
And, like, I wanted to go to one of the games because I wanted to see how my tubas were doing without me. But at the same time, I was extremely scared of going.
I would have been.
I don't know. People in high school...
Sam and Zip are back in the main chat.
Alright, we can go back there, too, because we're technically done.
Yeah.
I only have one box for like my background and stuff.
Boo.
Hello.
We were actually done for a while. We just forgot to move back to one.
No worries.
I'm gonna be right back.
Bye.
Okay.
We were talking about band. So... Life is decent.
Yeah, it's okay.
Everything going good with everybody?
I think so.
That's good. You guys should buy the merch. I'm looking at the screen now. None of you have bought the merch yet. How dare you? How dare you? What's my fave part of the day? My streaming right now. Being able to stream and not have to work at Walmart for the day, rest of the day. Knocking my camera over. Pretty great too.
It do.
That
Hello.
it does.
Hello.
Good job, Sammy Sam.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah, no, I was testing that out earlier, or I mean, like, not testing it, but I could tell that I could do it earlier.
How come it didn't work before?
No, it's got way more options than it did before.
Huh? Maybe it just took a minute to like kick
Yeah.
in.
So,
Mad
so
Zephos,
so
this is
most
a
people have done
private
it in
game
interviews. It's just
with real life
one
friends.
group of three, which is me, Zip, and
It's-
Brian. So
It's a pre. It's
I
a
have some
pre-
questions for you.
It's a pre-done thing.
I figured you might.
Okay, channel 2. Let's go.
Okay.
It's a pre-built thing for everybody. That's in this group chat, and
Hello.
it's not a
Hello.
public thing for everybody. So it's not.
So
for
you can start off
people.
if you
Muted in the other chat.
Yeah, Brian, you're muted.
I know. Comments was trying to see if they could get into the group chat.
Alrighty.
Goodness.
So I was explaining that it's, private, preordained
Server.
thing. Yeah, private server and preordained game that we've been planning for a month.
Sorry, chat.
It's always the people that are in my server that are asking where the call is at. It's none of the other chat. It's always the people in my server. Anyways, Question time.
Yep.
Cinderella, I have
What you know
absolutely no information on you at all.
Same.
Really, I've been getting a whole bunch of information on me.
I have absolutely no information on you whatsoever.
Really?
Other
I've
than
been
you,
hearing-
other than you had a fight with Snow White.
Oh yeah, well she's a bitch. Oh, I mean she's a fish. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot.
She's a fish. I use that insult
Okay.
all the time, so.
Alrighty.
I have a question for Brian, real quick, that he didn't share with me, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You own. I don't know if Cinderella knows anything about this or not, but she's about to. You owned a stopwatch full of poison?
I did own a
Really?
stopwatch for a poison, but it was stolen.
Yeah, okay, but what's up with that? The
It was
fact
for
that you owned it to begin with?
it was for a voodoo spell that
Or-
was supposed to be used in our world, and it was apparently supposed to help with my curse.
Okay.
So that was in the stopwatch.
Mm-hmm.
It
And
was.
that was in the green duffel bag?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know whose duffel bag that is?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was rummaged through and put there. Someone stole my watch and then tried to frame Snow White with it. Probably the same person who stole Cinderella's slipper.
Do either of you know anything
yeah,
about the
I know
apple?
who that
Yep.
fish is.
Yep. Continue.
Can't share side information.
Actually, technically we can, according to the rules. I checked the rules. Technically we
it
can.
says we can share information, not hide information of other characters.
Do you either of you know anything about the apple core / apple?
No
Nope.
one knows anything about the apple core.
Okay, so that pretty much confirms what I've been thinking. One last question for Ozzy. What was your fight about with Grim?
He was keeping me trapped in the mansion. So I wanted to go out and live my own life away from tales. But he wrote in the book saying that I cannot leave without his permission. So then he started blackmailing me, saying that I need to get in my glass slipper if I want his permission to leave. And then
Where
he got
were you?
mad. Then he got mad, so I was trying to find the glass slipper, so I assumed Snow White stole it.
Snow White, yeah. I think rumors spread about that. So where were you during the time of the murder?
I was outside waiting for you two and the rest of the group.
Right, yep. I forgot you're Cinderella, so you were with us. There was one last question. Do you have a motivation for why you would want to kill Grim?
I mean,
Beyond.
he was preventing me from leaving the mansion, but the only thing that would prevent me from having that motive of that he's keeping me prisoner is it says I cannot leave without his permission. I can't have his permission if he's dead.
You mean
now
unless
that,
he's... Oh, I see.
now that he's dead, I'm trapped in the mansion for eternity because I cannot leave without his permission.
Okay. I know who it is. It's actually Sam's brilliant theory. She'll tell you.
Sweet, because I'm torn between two people.
Mm-hmm. Same.
All right. So that's
I had a question for Sleeping Beauty. All right, so.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
Yeah. All right, so what do you know about secret passages?
I know a lot about them. What do you want to know specifically?
All right, has someone asked you to go into a secret passage with them?
Nobody has asked me to go into a secret passage with them. No.
Has anyone asked you to go in there by yourself?
No.
Has anyone asked you anything about secret passages?
Not asked per se, but I did hear about secret passages through another character and that they run throughout the castle, etc. And I know of 2 characters who have traveled through them.
Okay.
Supposedly.
So which character talked to you about passages?
The person who I talked to, who wasn't in this group meeting, was Rapunzel.
Right. So what'd you do after she told you about passages?
So what I did was I was very curious about the passages, but I didn't go in them myself.
Okay.
And she also said that neither did she. But it kind of left it vague.
Vague.
Yes.
Vague.
What's your point?
You said vague.
And
Vague's V-E-G.
okay, you can't see my spelling.
But I can hear it.
The sentence in particular that I'm referring to is she claimed that she did not go inside. So I don't know if that claimed was just to spice up the sentencing and make it sound more literate or was an actual hint to me. So.
Okay.
I don't know, it was just a weird word and I called it out.
Where were you two at the time of the matter?
Outside, thinking about life.
With you?
I was outside
Okay.
thinking about life.
With you, Cinderella.
Okay.
And the rest of the group.
I was sitting by myself on the front porch. Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say we didn't get the plan started.
Nope. I never got
Yeah,
the
I'm
key.
thinking no. Brian,
Yeah.
you're not a part of the plan.
Yeah, I am.
I'm sorry, Prince Charming, you're not a part of the plan.
Yeah, I am.
Yes, you are. Never mind.
I was
Yeah,
like,
you
what's
made
the first-
you made me be part of the plan. I didn't want to be. You made me be part of the plan.
Wait, what?
Yeah. You and your witchy powers made me be part of the plan.
You're right, you have magic, don't you?
I have magic. He has a curse that he wanted help with, so I enlisted him to be a part of the group, so that way we could destroy the magic pen.
No, it's enlisted.
I swear to God, Brian.
According to my thing, I have to tolerate you. I didn't want to be part of the plan. I had to be part of the plan. I didn't want to be.
Okay, but you're not the person who's dead, so it doesn't matter.
I know, but still.
Alright. Okay, what are your feelings towards Grim? Sleeping Beauty.
I hate him, and I am very much at liberty to say how much I hate him, which is a lot because he put me through 100 years of tormented sleep through nightmares. When I woke up, everybody that I knew was dead, and I didn't have any relationships to fall back on when I woke up, so I was practically alone.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst part of it all was the fact that he did it all for a story, and that everybody loved the story of Sleeping Beauty, and he was successful because of it. All because I suffered.
Haha, suffering.
Okay, Charlie, what's your opinion of Grim?
I mean, obviously I didn't like him, but at the same time, like, I didn't really care. I just wanted to be away from him. Like, he put me through a lot. You know, I saved the girl multiple times. The girl then proceeds to leave me. I mean, gave me a
I think that's
tragic
your
love
curse,
life.
by the way.
I think so, too. I didn't know anything about my curse.
Zara actually put that together herself. She thought that that was your curse.
Yeah. We had a discussion. I just like how it doesn't mention in my stuff, hey, by the way, you're cursed. I'm gonna find out from everybody else I'm cursed.
Yeah, it's interesting how we learn a lot of information from other characters about ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I learned I have massive anger issues.
You mean you don't already?
Yeah. 2 characters I've found out have 2 massive anger issues.
Is it the 2 ones that are constantly fighting?
No, actually.
Also, it was Cinderella who said fish, not Snow White. So, called out the wrong person. Sorry, answering comments. I forgot to mute.
No, it's okay. Alright, so did you go anywhere after seeing me outside, Aurora?
No, I don't
Okay.
have any information about going
Did you
anywhere
go
else.
anywhere before there?
Did I what?
Did you go anywhere before there?
Nope. I unfortunately have no information about that.
Okay. Everyone's been saying that you're so sus, but I have nothing to ask you.
You want to know why they think I'm sus?
Yes.
It's because I have magic and a strong motivation to kill him, but the only thing that I have to essentially clear me is the way he was murdered.
Poison and slashed his throat.
And I have magic, so obviously, why would I go and poison him?
Rapunzel likes to use her hands. And
So-
Snow White had the poison in her bag. And Red Riding
thought that
Hood
was
was told to
your bag.
dispose of the poison, and she never
Wait.
did.
Whose bag was it? Because at first I thought it was Snow White, but then you said it was yours.
The
It's Snow
stopwatch
White's
is
bag.
The stopwatch is mine. Bag is Snow White's. Someone stole my watch, put it in her
So it's-
bag.
But
Bye, John.
Gosh. I'm gonna mention all this in the group chat, but I'm confused because Gretel stole the watch where she claimed it was in a green duffel bag. I went to Snow White, she said, yep, that green duffel bag is mine. So then she said, oh yeah, there was a stopwatch in my bag.
So Sam and I know who did it. We're like 90% sure. Like we've worked it out, and
It was you.
she would actually like the floor to be able to explain why she thinks it is who
That's
it is,
okay.
and give out all the information and evidence. See if she can sway the room to vote out the person she wants, essentially.
All right.
Yeah. Are we doing do you want to do 2 chances on this one or 3?
Let's do 2.
I said 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
just 2.
And then you.
So I have
explain
a
who it
poll.
was.
I have a poll that I'm setting up,
Oh, sweet.
so that way we could just do that.
Chat, who do you think it is? Chat's been saying it's Snow White for a long time, and also saying it's Aurora. So
Okay. So do I drag everyone into the group chat? Because I said like after we hop back into one, we have like free range on who we ask now.
Yep.
And I think
Yes.
they did that while we were in chat.
Yeah. I would actually like to talk to somebody real quick if I could. But
I thought
Actually-
I was going to ask people, but I don't think I want to.
you know what? I think I'm ready. I think I'm good.
I'm good
So-
too.
I'm kind of good. I just don't know what question to ask to like clarify out of the 2 who it is.
Who murdered him? Just say it. We won't judge. We all hated him. That's why we didn't call the police. Hey, we could have all been in on it and just not have known.
Brian,
Alright,
stop hitting that. Oh my gosh.
Does anyone have any information about Hansel?
Yep.
Okay.
You mean Gretel?
No, Hansel.
Hansel.
Gretel might have information about.
Oh, she
Hansel,
did, but
but-
she's the only one.
Was he important?
On her character sheet, yes. Like, I'm almost thinking, like, is this a whole situation where we're all innocent and this was Hansel all along?
Hey, it could have been.
Alrighty, so we hopping back into channel 1 and I'm dragging everyone back, or?
Sounds good.
Yeah, just drag everybody back.
Never mind.
Boo.
Hello.
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 Welcome,
Hello.
Hello,
welcome.
everyone.
Howdy, howdy.
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, you got cut off there.
Were you guys talking?
Who?
You and Skylar.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
we were just
were like
talking.
literally just chatting.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you two. I was like, wait,
Okay.
what? I was already in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no.
No,
Okay,
everyone
I
else
think
had their things muted, so me and Sky just moved to a different chat to like just talk about life.
Yeah, don't worry. I have an idea on what you two are talking about. I get it.
Okay, so here's the plan. Ozzy's gonna tell us what to do.
Solid.
Okay, so did everyone? All right. So when you got, so I assumed like when you split up, you're doing free range thing, but okay. But now I have a better idea on what you two are talking about. So
We weren't talking about like the game or anything. Like,
yeah.
Stream,
Wink, wink.
stream. Remember,
Okay.
oh my god, no, not like that.
family friendly.
Guys, she's
family
married.
friendly.
Guys, she's married and I have a girlfriend. We're good. We're good.
I'm literally married.
Like, I'm friends with her husband. Like, calm down.
Keep it PG, everybody.
My husband's part of the Discord, so like, there's that.
Brian,
So,
you can always cover your ears in Discord. Just deafen yourself.
La 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 la. Nah, I don't.
Maybe not that.
alrighty. Okay, so now that we've done the scheduled interviews, does anyone want to do free range interviews, or do you think like we're good to have like a group discussion?
I have a suspicion.
Yeah, I told Ozzy that you wanted the floor.
But we can wait until, you know, if everybody else wants to talk, we can wait.
Oh,
But
I
I
wanna
want to
hear
do
it.
the first.
I wanna go.
want to do the first us.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of good to like just get on into it.
Okay.
Where the hell
Everybody
is
else?
Alrighty. Alright. So what's the theory, Snow White?
All right. So clearly, I'm being framed. And I would just like to set the record straight that I know nothing in my story about poison, as I might merely choked on a normal ass apple. Not a poisoned apple. It was a normal one. Because I'm dumb, okay? Like,
I mean,
okay.
You're not wrong.
Hi.
Moving into my sus. I believe it to be Rapunzel. So, I think that it's Rapunzel because she has a love interest that she is not aware of. Now, I believe that this
Okay.
love interest is Grimm. And from talking with others, we found out that Cinderella was written into staying into the mansion, so she wanted the slipper so that she could give it to Grimm. But she no longer had the slipper. Guess who did have the slipper? Rapunzel. And guess what the broken glass is in the study? The slipper. So my theory is... oh, and she also knew of the secret passageways. So,
I did
Where the-
leave
where
it
the-
behind
where the
in
poison
the
was thrown
study. I did not
into.
use it to murder him.
yes, but you broke it. So my theory is that you stole the slipper to give it to Grimm because you were in search of it just the same as Cinderella says that she was, but she was also more intrigued with trying to find the pen and just straight up destroy it. So you stole the slipper to give it to Grimm, but you also told him of your feelings, and he did not feel the same way. So,
Okay.
so I think that the glass slipper happened while you guys were arguing, and that's probably how he got banged up. You were probably hitting him. I don't know how the apple comes into play, because nobody knows crap about that thing.
No.
It fell from the sky, already eaten.
I believe it to be Rapunzel. That's it.
I ditto
Okay.
second that.
Okay.
Sam's apple was like my notebook last time.
The apple
My
is what?
defense.
Sam's apple is like my notebook last time because no one knew who stole my notebook.
Mm.
Like,
Oh, really?
it was just the biggest mystery.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Sam wasn't there for the last one.
Yeah, that's why I explained it.
Gotcha.
In my
Anybody
defense,
else
though,
wanna
it
take
does
the floor?
say I was in the living room the entire time.
Wait, who's
On the
talking?
night of the
There's a few
Rapunzel.
things.
That's Ozzy.
No, that's
No, that
no,
was
it's
that
not.
was
Oh, that's-
Zara.
How
Oh.
Okay.
Other one.
Confusing.
you can't tell the difference?
The other Aussie.
Sorry.
Is it the accent?
It might be.
Okay, to be fair, I did know about the passageway, but I did not know that the poison was in the passageway. And Grim was
Well,
killed by the poison, so I
does
did
it
not
say
know
that
it
you?
was there.
But we also
And
don't
I
know
never.
if we were the murderer, so it could just not write that you know what it is.
Mm. But also
None of
says
us
I
knows who
never
it is.
went into the passageway.
Here's the thing, it could have also been red. Only for
Yes, I think it might also be red, but I'll
Zip, would you
continue.
like to take the floor on that one? Zip,
What?
on why we believe it's not red? Would
Oh.
you like to explain?
I mean, I think that it's not red because she doesn't typically resort to violence of her own will. Well, more or less, like if it's not a forced situation, of course she killed the wolf, but that was because she had to escape with her grandmother. Rapunzel has been shown in the past to be the violent in the letter. Yeah, the letter. I forgot about the letter. So
it's important.
I don't know if anybody else knew about the letter, but she had a letter that she gave to Grimm to deliver to her mother through the secret portal that only Grimm had access to. And him being dead, obviously, is not going to have that task finished. So it really hurts her to have him dead.
I have a possible reasoning that could counter it. It
Okay.
is like hypothetical because I don't know the full extent of the power. But so Gretel has a key that was given to her, so she has access to her story. Because Gretel and Red were good friends, wouldn't Red know about the key? And then she could figure out that she could go there herself, kill him, and then go to her story with the letter. Oh,
well,
then
the
why would
key
she
only-
give the letter to him?
That's one, and then two, the key only accesses Gretel's story.
Yeah, that's why I was saying like hypothetically, because I don't know like if the key only accesses the Hansel and Gretel story.
It's a stretch. It is possible, but I don't think that sways me to it being red. I still think it's very plausible that it's Rapunzel.
Okay, so we're sussing Rapunzel and we're sussing Red. We sussing anybody else?
I sus Aurora hardcore.
You're
Same.
Sleeping Beauty.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sleeping Beauty, yes.
Go ahead, you have the floor.
Okay. So what we found out, I mean, Sleeping Beauty, she's a very skilled witch. She's I retract that, because if she was a witch, she could have just killed him with magic. So like I think I retract my whole
And that was our reasoning against it.
Yep, that was the only thing that I could find.
I had this whole explanation ready, and that never crossed my mind until I said it out loud. So you know what?
Yeah.
I retract. I think it's Rapunzel. For all the
I,
reasons stated before.
I think it's Aurora.
Okay.
We
Then
don't
go
think
ahead.
it's Aurora.
So Aurora
okay.
Aurora is a very powerful witch, correct?
Yes.
Who's to say if you kill Grimm, you can take his pen and become even more powerful and write your own story to make you even more powerful? Because you are very controlling. Very controlling.
So actually that brings into some of my hidden information that I haven't told a lot of people except for one person. I wanted to find Maleficent, the fairy that had cursed me, and I hated her more than I hated anyone else, even Grimm. I wanted revenge for the curse that she'd placed on me, and I decided once I figured out where Maleficent was, I could use the magic pen that Grimm has before I destroyed it to kill Maleficent from outside the story. Now that gives me motivation to find the pen beyond most other things. But that brings into question, why would I use the poison apple that is well known for being Snow White, you know, her type of thing? Why would I use that to essentially almost frame her when we have a very good relationship? Why wouldn't I just use magic to obliterate the body?
The same
Yeah,
reason
that was
somebody
another
stole my
thing is
pocket
that-
watch and put it in her bag.
That was another thing, was that Sleeping Beauty and I are actually really good friends, so I don't see why she would try to frame me of all people.
To put the blame on somebody else. Because what if the pen doesn't work unless Grimm is dead? What if you
Yeah,
can't
but why
use
would
the
she
pen
try
with Grimm?
framing me?
Precisely. I don't think
When she
I
has
would
magic.
frame Snow.
Because well,
Plus,
let's
why
say
would
you
she
stole let's say you stole my pocket watch, right? You'd have to have somewhere to put it, and want me to kill her to make it seem like I killed them, but I didn't go and use my voodoo dolls.
You can't use voodoo in real life, though.
Plus, well, he believes that magic exists, so in his world, maybe.
And according to my hidden thing, I still can.
So here's the thing. It is very plausible I have super strong motivations as to killing Grimm. And I'm not saying that I wasn't one of the first people that I sussed, but I'm saying that there's stronger motivation for Rapunzel and a lot of other things that could factor into her being the one to killing Grimm. Like, I feel like I would be second on the list to be killing him. Maybe even third with... No, I'd definitely be second. But I think Rapunzel still has a stronger motivation for wanting to kill Grimm.
I don't know if this has anything to do with anything, but I do know that, in regards to trying to find Maleficent, I know that Sleeping Beauty had actually asked Rapunzel to help with that, and Rapunzel straight up refused to help her. So I don't see why she would want to kill Grimm if he seems to be the only other person that could help her find Maleficent.
She could just ride into existence.
But I also have another reason why I don't think it's Sleeping Beauty is that because she has so much power, she wouldn't have been caught.
Right. That's why I go back to my original.
There's no reason for her to frame. She could literally just magic it up, and if she wanted, she could redirect the blame without even having to place evidence technically.
Right. No, I agree with that completely.
So is everybody good on their susses, or is somebody sus somebody else?
I think Skylar and Zara haven't said who they sus.
I don't think it's Aurora now after hearing about your defense.
I stand by my statement.
Yeah, why wouldn't you use?
Remember last time I was right, and then it turns out that I was the whole time? Yeah. Exactly.
Well, then
I don't know, but
you can vote me, but everybody else can vote whatever else.
I stand by my statements.
I mean, oh, never mind. I'm not going to say that. Sky?
I do think that Red does have a strong motive, though, for killing.
I'll defend myself when it's defending self-time. But I don't think it is Aurora simply because, obviously we know there is that group of Aurora, Charming, Cinderella, and Rapunzel. Aurora was the leader and threatened the group into doing it.
I threatened them?
Rapunzel. Yep. Yeah, apparently.
With magic.
And then Rapunzel in the beginning to me just kind of seemed like this extra just kind of there along for the ride in this mission just to do it. But the more that came out about her was just really, really sus.
Rapunzel's just crazy. I can agree with that. Rapunzel's just crazy.
Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff about her that just makes her seem really, really sus compared to everyone else.
I mean, she plucked her own
They were just my two people. Yeah. And then, I thought it might also be Charming simply because I found out that he has the key to the study.
I do not have the key to the study.
You can defend yourself when it's time to defend yourself. Let her talk.
It was someone else's hide information. But that's why I think it also could be him simply because he has the key. Even though everyone else in the group said that the mission never happened, no one should have the key. So I think that that's kind of sus. But my main is definitely Rapunzel.
Alrighty. So now what? Okay.
I guess we go around the thing and defend ourselves. I did have an idea on us going into our further character background to like further solidify our.
I do want to
like,
point out that they called me
what am I
out
talking about?
for defending myself, even though Aurora and Snow White
Kinda
both
forgot what I was
defended
talking about.
Aurora when I pointed her out.
No, but
So-
oh right, to solidify like everyone's like
Yeah,
belief
just want
on
to
who
point
it
that out real
is.
quick and just
Unless we want to just
Little-
like narrow it
little
down
biased.
to 2 people, and they just say what their character background is.
Well, it sounds like the susses are on Brian, Red, and Rapunzel, and Sleeping Beauty.
I think there's more sus towards me and Raps though.
Yeah, I think that there is more towards the 2 of you, but all 4 of you were sussed.
yeah.
And
Just wanted to point that
I mean,
out.
we
That
don't
was
have to
kind
do
of
the further
unfair.
character background. Like that can be something we just talk about afterwards. So if we want to just go around the thing and defend ourselves.
Sure. Yeah.
Alright, so I guess we're starting with Bats then.
Oh, we're going through our deeper background right now?
No, we're just defending ourselves.
Oh.
So
Okay.
why is it not you?
I don't think it's me because, well, I would have left a lot of crap behind. I'd like to think I'm better than that. But then again, I did choke on an apple, so I mean, but yeah, you know, that's pretty well knowledge, pretty, you know, known knowledge. So I don't think I would have left such a crucial piece of evidence behind. Not to mention the green bag that the watch was stolen out of, which actually belonged to Prince Charming. The watch that had the poison inside of it was placed into the green bag that I received from my father that I've not once looked through. I've never seen the contents of inside of it. I noticed that it was open and looked rummaged through, but I had no idea what was missing, if anything, because I've never seen inside of it. I did have a fight with Cinderella about who stole the slipper, or about her thinking that it was me that stole her slipper, but now we know that it was actually Rapunzel that stole the slipper, not me. You know, it's not me.
Good job, Sammy.
So, I have a fantastic motivation to kill Grim, for sure. But
Great start.
I know. It's not me because I'm an all-powerful witch. I mean, I feel like I would be a better killer than this. Like multiple people have pointed out, why wouldn't I just use magic? Why would I use a poison apple? Well, maybe to frame Snow White, but she's practically my best friend. She's one of the 2 characters that I actually have background information on about our relationship, and it says that we're really good friends and we bonded over our stories. So there's no way I would frame her, and there's no reason why I would use a poison apple to kill somebody, especially if I would leave behind so much evidence. I mean, I feel like there'd be a better way to kill him with some sort of magical spell or something like that. So I don't think it's me for that reason.
That does remind me also, actually. Little Red Riding Hood and I are actually really close as well. We act like we're sisters with each other, which is another reason I don't think it's Red. Because I don't know why she would frame me
Yeah.
if we're like practically sisters.
Oh, right. Okay, so I'm not sus anymore, but during the whole thing, the main thing I've been getting is I've been angry at Grim. This is because he made it impossible for me to leave the mansion out of my own free will. So he wrote in his he wrote in the journal with his magic pen saying that I cannot leave the mansion without his permission. And then he said the only way that I'll be able to leave with his permission is if I get in the glass slipper. I learned that it was missing, so naturally I'm gonna blame Snow White. But then I came to realize that it was Rapunzel who stole it because apparently it looked pretty. So, and then she broke it. So now, not only did I lose the only option I have of leaving this place ever, the fact that Grim is dead, I no longer have any way to escape the mansion. So no matter who it is, I am trapped for eternity. So I don't think I would kill Grim if the fact that I needed his permission to leave. And I was desperate to find my glass slipper.
So that does actually bring up another point. My sus is still mostly on Rapunzel, but here's an idea. What if you found out that Rapunzel broke your slipper?
You're right. I
so-
am very ADHD.
or you'd confront Grim again.
I've been
That's a
playing
good point.
solitaire
Yeah, that is a good
in the
point.
background of this.
Main sus still on Rapunzel, but
Same, yeah.
throwing a little sus that away. Okay.
I actually turned it
Carry
Here's
on.
some shade.
Gretel, I believe it's your turn.
Okay, so as far as motivation to kill Grim, I have none at all. He's nowhere even on my radar. I have quite a few other things that I'm dealing with outside of what happened here. And I have ways to get back into my story and get out of my story. So like, I don't need Grim. So killing him or him being alive makes absolutely no difference to me. So I really just don't see why I even would have motivation to kill him at all. So yeah, there's my reasons.
Red.
Well, okay. So I'm not entirely sure if it's not me. Because I feel like there's this one thing that kind of clears me, but everything else about me is kind of sus. I'm not gonna lie. So the letter that was found was to my mother, and I have threatened Grim to give it to her, and he said he would try his best. So I don't really understand why I would kill him when I gave him the letter to my mom, because in my head that's the last time I would ever speak to her again. So it doesn't make sense if I killed him and there wasn't a way to get that letter there. And also, like what Snow said, we're basically sisters. It's kind of obvious that she's being framed because the apple was mentioned in the beginning. There's not really much else about me that does not put me in a good position. Oh, the vial of poison, I threw that away into the passageway. So I think that was picked up after I threw it. But I definitely threw it, and I didn't no longer have that. That's the best I got. I don't really know how to defend myself here. I'm kind of sus.
That's an interesting way to destroy a vial of poison, though. Just throw it.
I don't even know if it was destroyed. It doesn't say that it broke or anything.
She said, "Yeet."
Basically. The dusty passageway. I don't know.
I just like how Gretel gave you the poison. She's like, destroy this. Make sure it's destroyed. And you go, okay. So you open a secret wall and throw it. Like, it's destroyed.
We're like really cool like that though. I trust
Yeah.
her. She trusts me. Like that's how we work.
It's kind of funny because similarly, I think a similar situation would definitely happen in real life. Like if something like that happened.
Throw it in a
Ryan?
hallway.
Brian.
Sorry, playing solitaire. What's up?
Defend yourself. Why isn't it you?
Because it's not.
All right, fantastic. Moving on, Zara.
Yeah, no, I don't really have a good defense because I haven't really sussed myself. Like the only people I've really sussed is Rapunzel and you. Yeah, I did voodoo, but I regretted it after I did it. and I never really wanted to touch it again. I wanted to help get rid of my curse, and that's mainly the only reason I did it anymore. So yeah. And I've never.
Oh, you said you didn't know about your curse.
I didn't until now, so I guess that's the only reason I did do voodoo anymore. Listen to the wording.
Huh.
Hey.
Okay.
I hope you never get caught in a court of law having to defend yourself.
Yeah,
Well,
same.
trust me, if I was in a court of law, I'd have a better way to defend myself. But, like, yeah, I did voodoo. So what? Four other people here have actually murdered people. I've only harmed them. I've only harmed people.
Fair. Okay.
Four
That's fair.
other people have murdered people. So
Mine was just an animal.
true, but still, you brutally ripped him out and lit like from the inside out.
I was stuck there.
Screeching like a banshee when you come out. Ah, I'm free! And then wore his cloak.
Next time I'll just get digested. It's okay.
And then you wore his skin around like some sort of trophy.
The sass from Skylar.
Always.
My defense is I haven't killed anybody. 4 other people have.
I really want to hear from Zara. Do you have any defense?
Yeah,
Do you have any?
there's not a lot of.
So
I'm
it's
really-
not you.
I seem really guilty right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Jeez.
We've convinced her that she murdered him.
I think so.
Honestly, yeah. Okay. I guess my defense is I did know about the passageways, but I did not go into the passageways, according to this. But I knew they were there, so I didn't know that the poison would be in the passageway.
I can corroborate your story because I do have the same thing in my hidden that you knew about the passageways. You told me about the passageways, but it said specifically, one of the sentences said you had claimed that you had not gone into the passageways. So that is kind of a hole in the story, but yeah. As we know, we learn more from our own characters about our own characters when Ozzy reads off the whodunit portion.
Dang, this
So that's
one's been
my-
an hour longer than the last one.
Yeah, so that was my main.
This one's
defense.
more difficult.
Oh, it is.
Last one
Good.
was
It was a good
2
defense.
Last one was 2 hours and 29 minutes. This one's been going on for 3 hours and 32 minutes.
And we have a new player, so more
Also,
information.
I'm not sure if
Well,
the guy that
Hunter
I fell in
played.
love with was Grimm, because
That's,
that was only in my
that's not
deeper
good.
character
Don't play it
background
up.
that I fell in love with a man who I can never have, but it wasn't really elaborated upon in my my share or my hide information. Like it didn't say anything about my a possible relationship.
Yeah, that was
I have
more-
a thought.
Uh-huh.
I have a thought about that. That could just be Grimm didn't. So she fell in love with another man, but Grimm wouldn't write it for her.
I mean, that could be it too. Either way, she killed him.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, very true.
Either way,
Or
he's
that-
dead.
or that she killed or that she fell in love with Prince Charming,
That
but
she
Grimm
killed
had
me.
written the story that he was in
Yeah.
love with whatever story
Cinderella.
he came from. Yes,
The
Cinderella.
dude she
Yeah.
blinded.
Yeah, either way, I think it's a brilliant sus on Sam's part to put that together. The fact that that would be the motivation for a death is obviously true love, big motivation factor in most fairy tale stories to kill somebody. So yeah, it could be Grimm, could be some random dude that Grimm refused to pair her with.
I think that's what it is.
I still think Rapunzel is the highest on the sus list.
How's the
This is
poll
it.
going?
Oh, it's done.
Oh, sweet. Where is it?
I was waiting for everybody to be finished. It is in. No, it's not. It's not in the. Why didn't it work?
I can.
1 second.
Oh. I can see the
Oh.
names.
You know why? It's because I used the wrong character. There we go.
Okay.
Hey.
Where'd you put it?
It's in the
I'm not
live
live
among
among
us
us
chat.
channels.
It's above channel 1 chat.
Who's going?
I see, okay.
I'm dying. Oh, are we we're voting?
Yeah, we're
I
voting.
see you, Zara. I see you.
Where?
Don't think I don't.
Okay, so everyone's voted?
Yep.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1,
Everybody's voted?
2,
4,
3.
5, 6.
What is
Yeah,
the
I think
surprising
Yeah,
outcome?
everyone voted.
Oh wait, no, I think we're missing one.
Yeah, we're missing one.
1,
No.
2,
Like,
3.
We got it all. We got it all.
Brian?
Yeah.
We're all here.
Yep.
Yeah, they're all
Okay.
there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So,
So I have the confessional of who did it. So if we're wrong, I can't vote for the next one because I'll know who it is.
right.
Okay.
For the next one.
All I can do
Yeah,
is
so-
say if they were or were not the imposter.
explain it to
happening?
Sam real quick because she wasn't here for the last one.
Alrighty.
So what happened in the last one is basically that we got 2 chances to vote. We got one,
Okay.
and then Ozzy would look at it and she'd say, "No, you're incorrect. Try and vote again."
Okay.
Okay. Well, great news. I get to read this straight off the bat. We got it right the first time.
All right, sweet.
Does it say why? Does it like give off a description?
Yep, it gives
Yeah.
a description of what everyone was doing that time.
Okay, I'm ready. Give it to me. I'm ready.
The murder of Grim was sudden and mostly unexpected. The characters had seemed to be acting very normal leading up to the killing. However, that was not truly the case. Gretel had been back to Gretel's story due to a key that she had allowed her to come and go from stories. Grim did not know about it, and they would make sure that it stayed that way. He seemed to not know about many things, and the characters which he created seemed to have a mind of their own. However, Gretel had more than just a secret key. Gretel and Little Red Riding Hood discovered a pocket watch that belonged to Prince Charming, but had been put in a green bag. This pocket watch contained a vial of poison in a hidden compartment in the back. Gretel gave the vial to Red in hopes of getting rid of it, although it was later found to be the murder weapon. Cinderella, Prince Charming, Rapunzel, and Sleeping Beauty were all part of a group that was aiming to find Grimm's magic pen that he used to bring characters to life. The plan was for Prince Charming to get the key to Grimm's study. Rapunzel would find the pen while Cinderella and Prince Charming distracted Grimm. Finally, Sleeping Beauty would use her magic to destroy the pen so it could never be used again by Grimm. Rapunzel had found a network of hidden passageways while looking for the pen in the study. She pulled a book and the passageways appeared. She closed it up, but Red Riding Hood saw and decided to enter later. Red threw the vial that his sister gave him into the dark tunnels and then left. However, the murderer returned to the passageways and discovered the poison. The murderer had stolen Cinderella's glass slipper. Snow White had been blamed, although she was not at fault. They took it because it was so beautiful and that they had not gone to see anything like it in quite some time. The heel broke off and was left at the scene. The letter found by the body was written by Little Red Riding Hood. She had made a deal with Grim for him to try and deliver it to her mother, whom she missed dearly. Grim accepted the letter and kept it with him until the time of his death. He planned to keep his promise, but he did not get the chance to. Inspired by Snow White's story, the murderer infused an apple from the garden with the vial of poison that was found in the secret tunnels. The murderer was supposed to steal the pen and bring it to Sleeping Beauty so that she could destroy it. However, when they got to the study and saw Grim standing there, they could not resist it. The killer had suffered for years as they were forced to live in a tower all alone. It was hard, upsetting life, and the killer had had enough. They had grabbed the poison from the secret passageway earlier, and they had the opportunity to kill Grim, so they took it. The killer gave this apple to Grim, and he took a bite. The killer is Rapunzel.
Yay, everyone. Good job.
Yeah, good job. I actually did think it was me.
I
So
actually
my
thought
reasoning was way off.
I was
But
struggling.
I actually thought it was me
the whole
because of part
time.
of my hidden information that nobody asked about.
Same here.
Apparently, I actually used a voodoo doll and stabbed him in the heart several times. Yeah, I was like, I hate you. So I made a voodoo doll and just started stabbing him in the heart the day right before the murder. Just yeah.
Well, that's rough.
Yeah. So the whole time, like, I killed him. I stabbed him.
Good job, Sam.
Yeah.
This one was fun. I liked this one.
Yeah, this one was good.
It
I think
was.
this is the only one I've done, but it was good.
It was an hour and a half longer
Yeah,
than the last
Sam.
one, but it's still pretty good. Getting rounds of applause in the chat. So
Woo!
yeah, let's see.
All right. So,
Great, Rapunzel's trapped me for eternity in a mansion that I can never leave.
aw.
There.
The party still exists, so I mean,
I might be able to help you. Who knows? I'm a powerful
Yeah.
witch.
Can you give me Graham's permission?
She could become Grim, rewrite
True.
Grim back into
Maybe-
existence.
Maybe
well,
I can
she can write in her
learn.
book that, like, right before he died, he
Gave you
Gave-
permission.
Cinderella permission. Yeah.
He just imagines, like, you know what? I'm gonna give her permission to leave.
Exactly.
Last will and testament.
Yep.
So
while we're here, I feel like we should discuss plans for the next game.
Do you want me to end the stream real quick, or?
Oh yeah, you should probably.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream real quick. Anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for watching.
So
This was a
discussions for the
very
next game.
thrilling and different mystery type thing. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did. But yeah, I want to make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Check all the links down below. Check out that merch. It's really good. Yep. This is Brian signing off. See you guys next time. Brian signing off. Bye-bye!